Hello everybody and welcome to Roll Together RPG and to our next episode of the Chronicles of Aeodrun series. My name is Josh, I use he, him pronouns, and I shall be your game master for tonight. And as you can see, I am joined by some very lovely people, including somebody who is finally joining the main campaign, who we will come to in a moment. But I will let the others introduce themselves first, starting off with Sean.
Hi, I'm Sean. I use he, him pronouns, as does Canon Udric, who is an orc druid, turns out. Didn't know. Has two bears that follow him around, and I always remember. Although currently I believe that they are disguised as parrots, possibly. Or at least we have got the mustaches of disguise should we need them. Did you want something from the Udric's thoughts, or just a intro?
You can do Udric's thoughts if you like. I'd like to say this is also a super serious campaign.
It's mega serious.
Mega serious.
There's nothing more serious than bears disguised as parrots.
With mustaches.
Udric's thoughts. It's mostly confusion at this point. Peri has been nicer than usual, which is confusing. Although did also try to swindle him out of some money, so maybe not so confusing. And was pretending to be a pirate, but not very good, because he was just trying to help the guy that was drunk not vomit and then, drown, and giving him some life advice, but in a mean way, because it's a serious campaign. That's it.
That's Udric, and then that's Udric and Sean, and then we've got Evie.
Hello there. I'm Evie, I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Peripatea, or Peri, who uses she, they pronouns. Peri is a angel blessed, which is code for Aasimar, in a dark elf body? ? It's still kind of up in the air. Lots of mysteries. Maybe we'll find out today. Who knows? I'm just seeing the shake of the head. And they're also a zealot barbarian. And currently Peri has merged with one of their previous lives, so is feeling more on top of things than they were before, which is a positive, but frustrated and a little bit scared by the revelation that the scary cloud is called Peripatea, and that the walrus guy won't talk to me. It just walks away from conversations and won't answer my questions. So, mixed bag, but we're about to go caving, so it's all good.
Awesome. And then finally, after God knows how many episodes that have aired before this of trying to get to Merkstead, Scarlet is finally here. Scarlet, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I'm Scarlet. I use she, they pronouns. I'm playing Lilly, who's she, her. I am a little dragonkin sorceress who's very tired. Very tired. Can nap now? Yeah. Okay.
Nap now. Right.
Nap now.
Before we get into tonight's session, we have a couple of sponsors and supporters that we'd like to thank. Our sponsor for tonight is Phoenix Dice. You can go to phoenixdice.com to get yourself some clickety-clack math rocks, including some limited edition roll-together dice. And if you use the code roll-together, all caps, at checkout, you can get yourself 25% off of your purchase. We are also proud to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. If you type !code into chat down below, you can get yourself a code for a free Electrum chest, which you can use to give your heroes that you can collect in that game some little power-ups and new equipment and all of that sort of stuff. It's good. It's on multiple different platforms out there, so go check it out. We are also proud to be supported now by Homie and the Dude. Homie and the Dude are a father and son TTRPG company who make TTRPG supplement books for various different systems. They have a new Dune/Mad Max inspired system coming to Kickstarter soon called Scorched Basin, and they've got another book called The Wandering Tavern, which you might see appear on the channel in a one-shot or small series at some point soon. Maybe, possibly. Yeah. If you go to their website, which will be in the chat or description below, and use code ROLLTOGETHER, again, all caps at checkout, you can get 10% off of your purchase there. We're also proud to be supported and support Michael Dobson's character art. All of the artwork that you see on the overlay at the moment was lovingly done by Mike. If you would like to see your own characters done in that same art style, please do go check out Mike's commissions. We are also like to thank the D20 Club on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join them from as little as one of your local currency per month, or one goat, which must be sent to Tom for a variety of different reasons, by following all of the links in chat or the description below. Speaking of the description below, if you are watching us on YouTube, please do consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below. It lets the algorithm let us know what you like, so we know what to make more of for you. That was a hell of a mouthful. We're going to go to the title sequence, and we will see you in a moment. In our last session with Peri and with Udric, the pair of them were on the hunt for Lucian. Lucian has done a bit of a disappearing act, and they have been looking at trying to find his whereabouts. That's the words I'm trying to say in my brain, and it just didn't come out. They went to the costume shop on the upper level of Merkstead and purchased some pirate outfits so that they could disguise themselves and go into the Shady Gull, which is the sort of lesser used in pub. It's more of a pub than a tavern or anything like that in Merkstead. It has a little casino area out the back. It's where a lot more of the shady people go, and it's where the Reavers normally sort of congregate, but they haven't been seen in the town for over a week now. So the Shady Gull was, although still quite busy, was not as busy as what you've heard it in the past. They managed to gather some information, did some things around the town, went back to find Solomon, spoke to Solomon. Solomon told them that there was a ship coming in a couple of days with a group of people called the Librarians on board, who were going to be joining the auction for 2 of Peri's books. He's also tasked them with a mission to improve relations with the crime beggars. Hopefully, if an alliance can be formed, then the crime beggars might side with them when it comes to the fight with the Reavers later down the line. Both Peri and Udric managed to get themselves some climbing supplies because they know where the entrance to the crime beggars hideout is, and Udric was gifted a old piece of tree with an intense amount of magic inside of it. When touched, that tree sort of molded and shaped and took hold of Udric's spear and melded it into one, and it's now become a druidic focus that Udric can mold and shape to his will, and a very familiar voice to Udric appears in his head when he used it. There was something else that I'm missing. Oh yes, we discovered a new item as well. The mustaches of disguise. They are little hook mustaches that you get out of the crackers. Or they're all the mustaches of various different sizes. So some of them are like that. Some of them are the big bristly ones, and you stick them on, and you can use disguise self on yourself for a determined amount of time. These were used on the bears to change them into parrots. Parrots that couldn't fly, because disguise self doesn't give you the stats of the creature that you turn into.
Didn't you give us polymorph?
Polymorph. I did give you polymorph, didn't I? It was polymorph and disguise self. I do have the item written down. There's polymorph and disguise self that you have.
That's not going to come back to haunt you at all.
No, it's not. You need to break into this place. You're all going to turn into little rats with little moustaches, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
Isn't it? fully expecting it. But yes, that is where we ended that session. And then in Lily's last session, Lily was travelling through the city of Abercathis trying to find a way to get to the town of Merkstead, because that is where she had heard that her friend Bram was, and that's where she needed to get to. She bumped into some people along the way, including, conveniently, 2 librarians, and is now on the ship called the Purple Jewel, which is captained by Captain Gladstone and has been making her way there for the past couple of weeks, because it's about a 3-week travel to get around to Merkstead, maybe longer than that, depending on weather. That is where we are going to pick up today's session. We're going to come back to Merkstead, and both Peri and Udric are currently in the stairwell leading down to the vault where Solomon is residing at the moment. The mercenary company, or what remains of the mercenary company, is above. The frameworks and everything are up. It's the sun's beginning to set a little bit, but the general framework of the new build is there. Udric is currently just pushing the last remnants of the bears off, as the polymorph wore out a lot longer than it normally would, because the bears are infused with aether, so they may make magic last a little bit longer, maybe. No, but yeah, you two are both there. Udric has all the climbing gear. What would you like to do?
Don't know.
What time of day is it?
It's just beginning. It's tea time. The sun's just beginning to start to set.
And when are we supposed to be going to meet the librarians?
Librarians are due to come in tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
And the auction's in 2 days.
Auction's in 2 to 3 days, yeah.
2 to 3. It's very inaccurate in unspecific time.
That's Josh's memory, that's why, because Josh is going to look it up while you're talking.
Got you.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that we kind of specifically need to do around the town. So maybe, just might make a little campfire and then select sleep until noon and then, catch up on the next day's things.
Awesome. Okay, so that is, yes, no, it's
probably
2 days from now.
2 days from now. If it's tea time, probably go and help Rodney with cooking. Is it Rodney? Did I pick them right? Our name?
Yes, you picked the yeah. There's Rodney and there's Ronald, but yes, no, you Rodney is the right one. Rodney has taken up to. He had cleared off in episodes long ago. He had cleared off a lot of the ruined kitchen area and was preparing food for a lot of the builders and everything. And he is still doing that. He's preparing dinner at the moment for a lot of them. They've all stopped their construction work because the sun's starting to go down, but they are waiting around to be fed, basically. It's sort of Rodney's way of keeping himself involved with things. He feels like a bit of a spare part when there's nothing to do, and with his recent troubles of almost turning into an undead and not being able to fight, he is just trying to make himself as useful as possible. But you can approach him and he's, "Oh, hey Udric, you all right?" And he's cutting some meat, sliding it across, putting it into a pan on the broken hob, and he's burning it sort of at the side because the hob's tilted slightly, flipping it around. Anything I can do for you?
No, actually, I was wondering if there was anything that I could do for you. It seems like you've got your handful trying to work off of a broken hob. Can I at least? I could probably sear the meat up for you, or I could do some chopping.
Oh, I'd appreciate that quite a lot. Thank you very much. There's another chopping board and there's an apron somewhere. It might be under some rubble, actually. That might not be. Yeah, but just help yourself to anything. And yeah, you can help me cut some veg and bits. And there's another joint of meat that needs to be cut as well. It's in the chiller area if you want to go grab that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Go about, and I will do what he tells me to do. Like, I'll obviously take a bit of initiative and like see what needs chopping. But if he's like, "Oh, that needs doing sooner," then I'll follow the head chef.
Awesome. Between the pair of you, makes the job a lot quicker. and you cook a nice meal for all of the builders, for Rodney, for yourself, and for Peri, if Peri wants to partake, and even for the bears. There's enough bone and scrap and meat and stuff that is left over for the bears. Although Rodney is like, well, there was this time where I was traveling up north, and I came across a bear, and I had a lot of meat on me. And it turns out that it's not just raw meat they like. They do like some cooked meat. So I'll get a little mix and match together of some raw meat and some bones and stuff for them, and a bit of cooked meat left over and stuff, and give that to them if that's all right.
I'm Googling this right now. Do bears like cooked meat?
I have no idea, but magic.
Magic bears do. Just
That would
imagine.
be basically anything that's free, right?
Basically, yeah.
Because they're cheap.
Because they even eat things like they even eat processed food. So at least Yogi Bear does. So that's what I'm basing this knowledge off of.
100% Yogi Bear moment, wasn't it? Picnic basket.
A picnic basket.
If presented with cooked meat, they would likely still eat it if hungry, but it is not their preferred choice. Sorry, but magic bears do.
Magic bears do. Bears in Aeodrun do.
Audience, don't go feeding cooked meat to bears.
Just don't go near bears.
Just run.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Don't run, actually. You should never run away from a bear.
Climb. How to get away from a bear. Okay, now I'm Googling that now.
Oh, dear. One way I didn't think this session would get derailed. But yes, you can cook a lovely meal. Peri, would you partake in said meal with the others?
No, definitely not.
When Udric does go into the chiller, you can see your stack of rainbow milk is sort of there if you wanted to help yourself to that, and some sweet things as well.
Yeah, I take some rainbow milk and some sweet things to go back to my room at the inn.
Yeah, so you can leave them to it and make your way back to your room. We'll do that first while Sean's looking up how to get away from bears. We'll come to.
If you encounter a bear, try to appear non-threatening and back away in the opposite direction. Possibly make a loud noise to scare it away.
I would
Don't
never
feed
want
them cooked meat.
or cocaine, apparently.
Okay. You know what? This is my work computer. I'm not Googling that.
Do you not know about the cocaine bear?
It is a
I'm
film.
aware of the cocaine bear. I'm not Googling whether this is actually. No. I'll
Anyway,
use my phone.
Very Betrayal, you can make your way back to the Rusty Pirate Inn, and you can take yourself up to your room. The room feels slightly empty at the moment because Elodie's not been here for. When did she leave? It's probably about a day now. But she did take a lot of her stuff with her. Not stuff that, a lot of the sort of stuff that she would need, she took with her. So there's not many of her items around in the room. But yeah, it just feels a bit odd in here at the minute.
Oh, did she leave any books by any chance?
I believe she did. I would have to look back at. Yes, she left her books here. She didn't. I don't think she took them with her.
Okay, so what my plan is basically is I'm going to read all of Elodie's books and journal, add all my new things in, and kind of, I just want to read all her shit.
Yeah, cool.
While
Yeah.
journaling.
The main book that she has is her, basically her fairy tale book. So the fairy tales that you come across are one for Celerimus, who sort of describes them as a sort of dashing hero type, very, for real world reference, Robin Hood-esque. One of the other stories is about a figure called Perceptia, who is, I believe, somebody else you have met as well from Elodie, who is sort of a wiser older lady. Another one is Ember, who you definitely met, and is about Phoenix's fury and not taking shit, basically. I'm going to butcher this last name, which is Olorim, which is, I can't say what bird it is because that's not part of the book. but it's about a very sort of ridiculously vain and charming character. Details of those stories are, I'm going to not say, because those haven't been confirmed yet. So, but yeah, you are able to read those. They would be almost like children's stories. That they're sort of the sort of style that they're written in. It's like an anthology of stories in one book. There's no diaries or anything of Elodie's here.
Mm-hmm. Did she have any reference texts, for example, or just like books that she'd borrowed?
She had books that she'd borrowed from Solomon, which would still be there because she hadn't given them back before the building burnt down. So there are symbols on evil things in the world, and there was another one on the Imperium as well, I believe.
Okay, I'll have a peruse through the one on evil things in the world, very beautifully titled.
Yeah.
And also just add everything to my journal and this big conspiracy board, glugging rainbow milk as I go, like a good student.
Yeah.
I also imagine that now that I've absorbed past Peri, my reading speed has increased. My intelligence may not have.
No.
But my reading speed.
I was going to say that your reading speed has definitely increased because you've got the full memories of another version of yourself or previous life, and you do sort of stop at the symbols that match what is engraved on Elodie's hand currently, even though she's shown you it and she's read these bits of text out to you previously. It's just something you're like, I recognise that bit, and you sort of keep going through. The Imperium stuff is probably, I mean, how into war are you?
Probably not very, like enough to get an accurate idea of current socio-political, not even that, just what's been a vague idea of what's going on in the world, so I can have a base level of knowledge, but not like into tactics or anything.
Yeah, the general gist you get from the Imperium is they're not very nice. They're not very good. The people are, the higher ups, not so much. And the people are in basically eternal servitude to the Imperium. They die, their souls get taken, and then they get reused in either automaton soldiers or streetlights or powering machines. Some are even used to power weapons that are used in wartime. So it's like an eternal service thing.
See, that's very interesting.
Gaslighting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting to me, considering what happens to my soul and that I saw the river of souls.
Mm.
So that kind of stands out. So I kind of add some notes there about that.
Do some little trees and grass and things. And you notice as well, because this is a brand new journal that you're writing in, that when you finish a page and turn it over, there's a brief little flicker of light from the previous page as you turn it over. And as you turn it back, there's nothing there.
I guess I don't need to worry about anyone eavesdropping on my notes. Wait, so if I turn back and try and access notes from before?
Oh no, it's all still there. It's your previous version will tell you that that's you imprinting your memory into that page.
Right. Okay.
That's part of you journaling your memory for if you were to die and reincarnate again, sort of thing.
Okay.
So
cool. I do put some rude doodles in the margins, just to give the next me, if there is a next me, there might not be a next me, but I put them in there just in case.
Yeah. And with that, we are going to flick back towards where Udric is currently, as you are sat with Rodney as he is eating some of his food. You can see that he's still got a crutch. He's sort of leaning on it a little bit. When he was cooking, he had it more to the side so he could, and he was sort of balancing more on one leg because he didn't need to turn and move too far. But now that he's actually stopped and eating, he's actually putting some more weight on it and he's eating with one hand. And then the builders are off in their own little corner behind a fire, around a fire, sort of eating and having a bit of a jolly time.
How is your leg treating you at the moment?
It's better. It's better now. I've got plenty of those little battery things to stop the infection from spreading, so I shouldn't be turning into any undead anytime soon.
That's good. It's healing up all right.
I don't think it'll ever heal up, but unless there's some really powerful magic that can get rid of the infection, it's just going to stay like that forever. It's the little power cell thing that's stopping it from spreading around the body.
Well, I'm learning a little bit of magic, so fingers crossed, maybe someday.
That might be good. Yeah, it would be nice to not have it sort of weighing me down for the rest of my life, sort of thing. I mean, I served my time in the army, I served my country and all of that. Might not have gone in our way and all of that, but I don't feel that I should get punished for it forever.
No, rightly so. Would you like me to see if I can do anything about it?
I mean, if you're only just starting out with magic, I don't want to sort of strain your capabilities or anything like that. But I mean, one could do if you'd like to. I don't want to put you out.
No, it's no trouble at all.
There's plenty of other people around that need help more than me.
No, but you're here now. I will just try and kind of put. All I can do at the moment is cure wounds, but maybe see what a rest brings. Yeah, so I'll just kind of. I mean, go on. Why not? I'll wait. What level are we, Josh?
Level 5.
Level 5. I've got 3rd level spells.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've got the 3rd level cure wounds into him. I don't realize I'm doing it. I'm just like concentrating really hard and just happen to, give it my best.
You concentrate and the magic surges through you. And I'd say because this is the first time that you've actually used a 3rd level spell, do you use your new focus to help you with this at all? Or are you strictly going raw with it?
I know that it's a focus, don't I?
Yes, you know it's a focus, yeah.
So I think, given that Solomon has given it to me, I would probably just be like, all right, this like just kind of pop a hand on it, maybe. I'm not going to go so far as to point it at Rodney because I still don't entirely trust it, given that it's based on a spear. But yeah, I'll kind of just have one hand on that and the other hand on Rodney's leg, where it needs healing.
As you begin to channel the magical energy into, through your body, and it has to sort of go through the focus in order to begin making its way to, so it sort of coalesces on the focus and then sort of goes around your body into your other hand that's touching Rodney. Mm-hmm. You hear that familiar voice in your head again that just says to you, focus on what you're doing and then the power will come to you. You've got this.
Right, here goes. And yeah, shall I roll my dice?
You roll your dice.
Ooh, those are high numbers. So yeah, at level 3, I think it's 3d8 plus 5. So I rolled an 8, a 7, and a 5. So that's 20. Plus, what did I say? 5. 25.
So Rodney was already at maximum hit points, but I like to reward the creativity of using the spell. As part of his affliction, Rodney suffers with, this is a game statistic thing, he loses an amount of his total hit points per day equal to a number. So his hit point maximum is, say, 100, and he is currently on 30. So you have just healed his max hit points by 25. So you can see as you cast this spell on his leg, which is exposed at the moment because he's had to lift it up for you to see it, and it is like this big massive bite mark, that is big chunk that's been taken out of his leg, and there's loads of metal and stuff on the inside where this battery has been placed in, and you can see that's humming and flowing with magic and preventing this necrotic skin that is sort of forming around it and has taken up most of the back of his leg. As you cast this spell, you watch as that necrotic skin begins to recede and new fresh flesh begins to form as he regains some of his vitalization, and you hear him audibly take a deep breath, like he skipped a beat or something. He's like, "Oh, wow, oh that was amazing, Udric. Thank you. Oh, I reckon you got something there, mate. You damn, that's powerful, especially for a first timer. Gee, wow.
Well,
By the
it's
Guardians,
raw.
that was
That's
good.
that's the problem. It's coming at you raw. So when I get a bit more control about it, I'll I think a couple more of those, and we can get you properly healed up, don't you?
Yeah, I reckon so. Yeah, thank you. And he sort of stands up because he had to sit down for this. He stands up and goes to lean on the crutch, but realizes, sort of takes the risk with it and tries to put his full weight onto his leg. And he's like, "Hey, I don't need the crutch anymore." Oh, I'm not going to go running around like a madman round the building just in case I do fall over and hurt myself. But this is amazing. Thank you. What's your favourite food?
Yeah, bacon.
Bacon. Right, you're going to get loads of bacon in the morning, all right? I'm going to make you a slapping good fry up with lots and lots of bacon. Do you like it crispy? Do you like it like a bit like chewy? How do you like it? Because I'll do it how you want it.
Tell you how my gran used to make it. She used to cut the rind off, right?
Yep.
But then fry it up separate, so the rind would be nice and crispy. You know, salt it and all that, and then and have the kind of chewy, juicy bits of bacon as well.
Right. That's how you're going to get your bacon from now on. That's amazing. Thank you. This is... Oh. And he's just really happy. You see there's tears streaming down his face.
Yeah, no problem.
And you can have a nice night. You can eventually make your way back to the Rusty Pirate as well to go to the room that you still haven't slept in yet, I don't think. No, you would have slept in it by now because it's been 7 days. Yeah, so you can go to your room and sleep there, and both of you can hit the long rest button. We're going to leave that there, and we are going to move to the sea, to the shallows, because we can't go to the deep sea because there are nasty things out there. But as the bells of a ship ring, as the sun begins to set and the night sky comes out, we come to the ship of the Purple Jewel, which is currently making its way from Abercathus to Merkstead, and it has people on board, because that would be scary if it didn't have people on board. It currently has 5 passengers on it. One of those passengers, for anybody who hasn't watched any of the games with Scarlet that happened over the past couple of weeks, months maybe, Scarlet, would you like to give a quick description of, and for Sean and Evie as well, who haven't met your character, what would you like to give a description of what Lilly looks like?
Hey, Lilly has long dark hair, has her black and green horns. She has emerald scales on her face and wears a green and black robe/dress. Is short, kind of plump, but very pretty. Very sleepy or very excitable. Depends what day you meet her on.
Awesome. Now, as part of your travel to Merkstead, you are traveling on this ship with 4 other passengers. 2 of those passengers, one is Calder, who is a male elf and is a librarian. You met him when you got onto the Purple Jewel, along with his companion Isbeth, who is a human librarian, female human librarian. They are both travelling to... They've told you that they're travelling to Merkstead to visit a tower there. And they both wear very sort of Swede-style suits, which is odd, considering the fact that the city that they were in was a desert city.
You mean tweed? Or
Tweed.
Swede?
What did I say? Swede?
Swede.
Swede.
I was imagining the vegetable, yeah.
Delicious
Yeah.
vegetable.
It's a vegetable suit. Yes, tweed
I
suit.
was assuming the hives, but I'm now like, I think they're Scandinavian. Are they Swedish though?
Yeah, they're Swedish.
Are the hives?
Swede could be a thing in Aeodrun. There you go. It's a Swede suit. It's like a tweed suit, but not.
But lightweight.
Lightweight for warm weather conditions. There we go. Thank you, Evie. World building. Yeah, cooperative world building. That's what I was looking for. Yes. So they have a stack of books with them as part of their sort of carry-on luggage that they have, and you've spent the better part of 2 weeks with them at the moment, or closer to 3 weeks, because you're not far from Merkstead. You can see it. You can see its lights just off in the distance. You know that you're going to be pulling into port on the next day, and as you're the only 5 passengers on the ship, the rest of the crew have very much kept to themselves. The only person on the ship who's part of the ship that you've actually spoken to is Captain Gladstone, which has been few and far between because he's been spending most of the time piloting the ship. But yeah, you all sort of have sat either on the deck or just below the deck in your passenger quarters and been reading books. But these two are just sort of sitting there. They've let you borrow a couple of books and things. And Lily, sorry, what did you say you were going to Merkstead for again? This is Calder speaking to you.
Oh, well, I said I've got people to look for. They travel off, they run off and leave you behind, and then you have to take so much time going to look for them, and you have to go across the ocean, which is really terrifying. And then you meet strangers and you have to sit with them, and then you have to read their books, which are really, really nice, and it calms you down a little bit. But I'm looking for my friend.
Right, yes, and you're hoping to find them in Merkstead? Or are you looking to go elsewhere?
In Merkstead? Or around Merkstead? Or... I hope so.
Well, I mean, we're going to be in Merkstead for a couple of days, so if there's any help or anything that you need with that, you can always come and find us. We have rooms. We have rooms booked at the local Wizards Tower. We know the person who lives there. So if you'd like to just come and visit us, we'd surely give you some help.
Do they let non-wizards in?
Oh yes, no, it's not like a hotel or anything, but if you were to knock on the door and say that Calder or Isbeth are your friends, then he'd let you in. That's fine.
Okay. I will. I can help take your books with you. Because you've got quite a few.
We do have quite a few books. We were hoping there'd be some deckhands on the other end that would help us with it. It looks like our friend over there looks like she needs a bit more help with the gear that she's lugging more than us. And as he says that, you sort of feel this sort of weight on your leg as there's a little head resting on your leg, and sort of curled up asleep is a small little orcish girl, little pigtails, little sort of flowery dress on, and she's just sort of wrapped up and sleeping. And this little girl to be Neri. She's, again, you bumped into her in Abercathis before boarding the ship, and her auntie was having a problem with carrying her stuff to the ship. So you and the 2 companions you were with at that point helped take the stuff to the ship. Your 2 companions chose to stay in Abercathis because they're gladiators and they wanted to fight in the arena. But yeah, and you can see over in the corner with a large sort of set of crates and things that has a sort of like a family symbol on it is a slightly older, probably mid-20s orcish woman who, again, her hair is in like sort of small, they're done into pigtails, but then those pigtails are sort of wrapped around into a ponytail, and she's sort of scratching her head looking at all of this stuff. How the bloody hell am I going to get all of this off?
I'll help you. I'll help you.
Thank you, Lily. That would be kind of you. I'm hoping I can pay some people to help us get this stuff off, because it's a long old trek to get up to Ostragos, and I don't think I can. I don't really want to be making multiple trips.
No, if you can pay people, that's okay. It's their job, right?
Yeah. Well, I just hope it's not too expensive, because most of the money I've got has got to pay for that one's tuition into the school there. So the whole reason we're going there.
Yeah, well, look, I'll help all I can, and you don't have to pay me nothing, so yeah, I'll try.
Okay, thank you. And she sort of stops looking at it, comes and sits next to the rest of you. She's like, what book are we reading today then? And Calder, I was waiting for a reply from you there, and it's like, hang on, Librarians. Calder's like, I think it's Isbeth's I think it's Isbeth's turn to choose. Oh yes, I will pick this one, and she picks out a book, and you can all sit there in your little group and sort of read out. They've only got one copy of the book, but you sort of take it in turns reading it. One of those sort of book clubs.
And we sit and read it together, and then we discuss it.
Yeah, there's not really much else to do on the ship at the moment. But that is going to be the end of that little section as we come to the next day. And we come back to the Rusty Pirate Inn as both of you are awoken. Actually, no, because that's a question, actually, because Peri was an afternoon person, woke up. What would that still be a Peri thing, or has... Oh, good.
So the way I'm thinking about it is that this version of Peri's personality traits are the core personality traits, and then previous Peris are kind of added on as an underlayer. So some of them bleed through, and some of them don't, to keep the core of Peri little bits the same.
Yeah.
Easier for me to roleplay.
No, that's fair.
So yeah, still a late riser.
So Udric, you would be the first one awake because you've stated before that you wake up at the crack of dawn. So you wake up and you can make your way downstairs, and Tally is there in her usual spot behind her sort of makeshift desk that she's made. The mercenary company is still kind of operating out of this tavern at the moment, although nobody's been in to pick up any jobs or anything because it's just you guys at the moment.
I've probably learned to put trousers on in the morning at this point.
Yes, we don't need any clapping cheeks going around anymore, do we? That was something that happened in a previous session. Anyway, but yes. Hello, Mr. Udric. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. There's been no change with Lilla. She's still in the sleepy slumber thing that they said about. Dr. Carden came around last night and just checked on her vitals and stuff, and Thaddeus, or Fluffy as Peri likes to call him, has been in and just made sure that she's okay. Again, a dwarf suffering with the slumber is unheard of, so as a dragonkin, he wanted to make sure that she was okay.
No, indeed, it is unusual.
It is, yeah. What are your plans for today? It's just you and... I've not seen Lucian for a few days. Is he okay?
They did tell us what... Lucian had just gone missing, hadn't he? We actually don't know where he is.
You don't know where he is. He's either in the Crime Beggar's hideout, or he's scouting out the sort of auction area, which is below Goggle Springs.
Cool. I probably don't want to worry people and say, oh yeah, no, he's just out on a job. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. I won't pry any more into that. You're all entitled to do your own work. It doesn't have to be with the mercenary companies, as long as it's not with the Reavers. That might cause a bit of contention if it was. But
oh, trust me, I think that they're the last people that we would do work with, and I'm including the drowners in that.
She laughs at that. First time we've heard her laugh properly for quite a while. The things happening with her daughter have got her quite concerned. And not long after you hear her laugh like that, you see two little cat ears pop out from the top of the stairs, and walking down, dressed fully in her uniform, is Sunny, who... Oh, Mr. Udric, hi!
You're right, Sonny, how are you doing? How's school?
Good. Have you heard from my mummy? Because I miss her.
Have we heard anything from...
There's been no communication from them.
Nothing yet, but it's very difficult, to communicate when you don't have a regular male person.
Male
Courier.
person? Why can't it be a female person? Or a them person?
And that's equality, folks.
So, as in, post male,
Oh, right. I get you. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's a homophone. So,
right. Yes. Well, if you hear anything, can you please let me know, because I'm really worried. And
Yeah, of course.
I've got a feeling that if she was going to message, it wouldn't be straight to me because she wouldn't want me to worry. So I'm expecting her to message either Tally or somebody else. So please.
Well, yeah, if I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to go get breakfast now, Tally. Okay, bye. And she runs off into the kitchen. Why? She gets up early when Hira's not here, when Visania's not here. But when she is here, she just wants to stay in bed. It's quite funny, actually. Anyway, do you know where Peri is? Peri's still asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that Peri's still asleep. I mean, the sun hasn't fully crested over the horizon yet, so you've got a fair while, I'd say.
Okay, right. Well, I'll do some more paperwork and things. If anything you need to do, go do that. I'm just gonna sit here and get some paperwork done, and then I need to go get some bits and take it to my father. So I'll speak to you, and I need to take the little one to school as well. So, and then come back and check on Lilla. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Well, it sounds like you've got quite a lot on your plate. Do you want me to take Little to the school?
If you wouldn't mind.
It's right next to where I do my gardening anyway.
I mean, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Sonny, Udric's going to take you to school today, and you just hear a yay coming from the kitchen.
Sure. This is where, my brain has reset because it's a new year. Began with a J, the other child that does the paper route around.
Oh, Johanna.
Johanna. Is Johanna still around? Because I don't mind, comping them both.
She's off on her paper round at the moment, I believe. She went a bit earlier today because they've had a couple of extra orders come in. One of them was from the tower up on the upper level, which is strange. They've ordered some papers.
Hang about, I thought that was abandoned.
Well, so did everybody else in the town, but apparently it's not. Apparently somebody lives there.
That is interesting. Is it towards the end of the route, or is it towards the beginning?
It's kind of in the middle area, because Johanna, from what Johanna's explained to me before, she'll do like the left side of Merkstead, go up to the top end, do everything around the top, and then come down and do the right side, and then come home.
Sure. All right. I think I might go and check that out while we're en route to the school.
Okay, that'd be good. Thank you. And just to speed things along a bit, breakfast is had, and you can take Sonny to school. You make your way up towards the upper level, the third level of Merkstead, and you can see the tower in the distance. Well, not far in the distance, just on the other side of the marketplace where the row of shops and everything are.
I was kind of hoping to leave sooner to try and get there at the same time or before Johanna does. Just
okay.
About make sure it's safe. So I'll probably say to Sonny, make sure you get your breakfast to go. We've got a couple of errands before we.
Errands with Udric. I like the sound of that. Yeah. And yeah, you can go around and you can do that, and you can intercept Johanna sort of as she's beginning. Yeah, you know the routes. You know exactly where she needs to go, and you intercept her right as she's beginning to make her way up to that third level. So you get there, and she, oh, hello, Mr. Udric. Are you okay? Oh, hello, Sonny. Hi, Johanna.
Oh, hello, Johanna. Yeah, we were just on our way to school. You're in the middle of your paper round, are you?
Yeah, you're very early for school.
Oh, we just had some errands to do. We've been picking up some litter on the route.
Yeah, litter. Sonny just holds out like a load of paper bags and things that she's picked up along the way.
Yeah, it's disgraceful.
Yeah, that's really bad. I mean, do you want to carry on with me on this? I mean, I could definitely do with the help. It'll get it all done a lot quicker, especially if there's an extra 2 sets of hands.
Oh, well, we might as well, mightn't we?
Oh, yeah, I get to deliver papers through people's door. Can I throw it at their door? No, Sonny, you can't throw it at their door because you'll wake them up. Oh, fine. I'll post it through gently.
All right, well, let's get rid of this litter so we don't accidentally mix up the actual pamphlets.
Yeah, and chucks it in the bin. And you need to walk past the big purple tree or purple leafed tree in order to do that. And you can see sitting on the bench within that sort of garden area, there is an elven woman with her staff just looking up at the tree. As you can see, Miss Faction is sat there just admiring it. She doesn't notice you as you walk past. Mm-hmm. But you make your way round, and between the three of you, you're able to deliver the papers to this section until you get to where the tower is. And the tower is very Merlin-esque style, sword in the stone type tower. It's long, big stone tower that extends up probably 100 feet, and then it's got and Rapunzel's-esque tower, and it's got a round building at the top of it with a sort of spiked roof, and it's got some little holes in it, and there's windows going down the tower as well, but they look like they've all been boarded up, and the door itself looks like it's seen better days.
Oh, you've got a paper to go here, have you?
Yeah, I've got quite a few papers to go here actually. I've got one of the Merkstead Gazette, I've got one of the Ostragos Gazette, and then I've got one for Crow's Reach as well. There's a lot of the local papers. Strange because I've never delivered here before, and I've been doing this paper round since I was 12, and I'm 14 now.
That is a significant amount of time.
It is.
I did not realise Johanna was that old. Okay. Oh, well, you know.
I think she's 14. She might be 12. But, you know. I can't quite remember. But, yeah.
Right, well, you know what? Seeing as this is the first time, I don't mean to steal your thunder, but we should probably make sure that it is safe.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, sure. I mean, do whatever you need to do.
What do I need to do? Annoyingly, I don't think I have what's it called? Detect magic. I don't think that's a thing I can do. I can detect poison and disease. Okay. I think because I am kind of trying to use my magic a bit more, I will cast it rather than ritual cast it because I don't want to hold the kids up. I'm going to cast Detect Poison and Disease, but I'm kind of looking for traps or just something strange about it. And this is just me trying to hone into my senses. But obviously, I don't know that it's only useful for humans.
Yeah. So you cast this spell. You can't detect any poison or disease around the tower or around your vicinity that you're in currently, because you're not close enough to certain things at the moment. But you are pretty safe that there isn't. You're pretty sure that there's not any traps or anything here. At least those types of traps.
Mm-hmm. Right. I think it's safe enough. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, it doesn't have a letterbox, so I'm going to have to knock on the door.
Oh, do you want me to do that?
If you wouldn't mind, most of them I know most of the people. I don't know the person that lives here, so it's a bit worrying.
Oh yeah, stranger danger and all that. Yeah, I will knock on the door.
You knock on the door and you hear some shuffling on the inside, like a almost like an echoed shuffle, like something's descending down some stone stairs, and then you hear a as something hits into the door, and the door sort of bulges out slightly, and all of this dust just comes off of it because it's not been open for a long time. Ow! Sorry, 1 second. And you hear locks unlock, and the door opens, and you can see behind the door is a very dishevelled human wearing brownish wizard robes. Looks like he's seen better days. His hair is really scraggly and grey in areas, and he's got a very unkempt beard. Looks very tired. He's like, papers. Is that my papers?
Yeah, good morning, friend.
Good morning.
It's just because we obviously haven't done a delivery here, so we just wanted to, make sure everything was safe for our young deliverers.
Oh, yeah. Yes, everything's perfectly safe. Yes.
Oh, it seems to be. I'm Canon Udric, friend.
Carling Udric. Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Call
My
me
name
Udric.
Udric. Right. Sorry. My name is Joda. Hello.
Yoda.
Yes. And he holds his hand out to you.
I will shake it as firmly as I can because I want to appear like I'm a threat while also being friendly.
As you shake his hand sort of buckles under the sort of pressure of you shaking it. Like, this man is not physically strong at all. And he winces a little bit. He's like, well, that's a very strong handshake, yes.
Oh, sorry. I used to work on a farm, you see, so I sometimes don't even realise my own strength.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, yes. Sorry, I'm not used to speaking to new people. You said you have papers for me. Could I have those?
Oh, of course. Here, go ahead.
And Johanna walks up and looks a bit sheepishly towards you, but hands the papers over. And he's like, "Oh, thank you. I've got some guests coming today, so I've had to have a bit of a spruce up of the old place and get some papers for them to read about the local area. So I will put those down." And he disappears behind the door for a second and comes back. He's like,
"These guests wouldn't happen to have been arriving by boat, would they?"
Yes, 2 friends from Abercathus arriving by boat today. Yes."
Oh, what a happy coincidence. I've actually been booked to go and greet them at the harbour.
Oh, well, if you're collecting them from the harbour, swing by later and we can have some tea. I'll have some tea prepared.
That sounds jolly neighbourly of you. I'd appreciate it.
Fantastic, right. Well, I'm going to go now so I can...
Yeah, of course, we've got our route to carry on with, but it was nice meeting you, fella.
It was nice meeting you as well. Goodbye, Udric. Goodbye, children. And they both, bye. And he sort of sheepishly shuts the door. And then you hear the echoed noise up the stairs again. And then you hear a tripping noise. And he's like, oh, in me. And then he keeps going back up.
Interesting fella. Right. Let's get you off to school at the end of your route.
Yep. And so you help Johanna finish her school route. Then you walk back up with Johanna and Sunny to go to school. You stop off at Johanna stops off at Greta's shop along the way and picks up Oro and walks all 3 of them and yourself walk up to the school and you drop them off. It's around that sort of time, once they've been dropped off, that you begin to hear the sounds of a ship's bell ringing. And this ship's bell is going to wake Peri up slightly earlier than what Peri would normally get up, but it's that loud that it wakes you up.
I said that it's true that Peri is still a late riser, but they're now intending to be an earlier riser. So every time it just doesn't work out. So we'll wake up and be disappointed that they didn't wake up a bit earlier, and do just kind of shake themselves and stretch and like, okay, another day, another head to roll, I guess. That's how my days go sometimes. Voice in the sky, don't make that face. And head downstairs. Yeah.
You head downstairs.
Quickly, would I roughly know, like, are they ringing the bell because they are imminently about to disembark? Is it like a kind of forewarning that there's an hour to go before they, are ready? I'm wondering how much time I have, because I walked all this way to not be nosy around the tower, but also to do some gardening. And I've got a job now. I've got to go back down the hill.
Yeah, when the Golden Maiden came in last, you heard the bells again, but it wasn't sort of like a significant thing. It wasn't something you would purposely listen out for. But from that period, you realised it was probably about 30 minutes between when the bells rang and when the ship finally sort of stopped docking, sort of thing. That's just to say that it's coming into harbour. Make sure that any fishermen or anything that are out on the bay, which there isn't currently because of drowners, but it's still a safety measure that they take, so that any fishermen or anything would get out of the way of the docks and stuff so they don't get crushed under the ship. And so the dock hands can be prepared for unloading and stuff. So you've got about 30 minutes.
Great. Cool. I mean, see what Peri's up to, but I will probably try and have at least a passing conversation with my druid friend.
Cool. We'll come to Peri as you are woken up by the bells and make your way down the stairs. Tally goes, "Oh, Peri, it's good to see you up nice and early."
Oh, yeah, it's a bit too early, to be honest. But I guess I should be up this time. I've got something to do, but I don't really remember what it was.
I've got something that might help you with that. How do you like coffee?
I don't think I've had that in this lifetime. I used to.
Well, I know you like sweet things, so she pulls so without even looking at you, she puts her hand out and grabs a travel mug, and it's steaming already with coffee. And then she puts her hand out and grabs another like smaller cup, which is full of sugar, and she just tips the whole thing in while looking at you. Puts it down, stirs it, and then just passes it to you, all while looking you deadpan in the face.
Kelly has been waiting to do this for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Take a small sip. Needs more sugar.
She pulls up another completely separate one and pours the whole thing in. Okay, so it's a lot sweeter than it used to be. Okay, stirs it. It's almost like syrup now, and then pushes it over. It is spot on.
Perfect. Thank you, Lilla. You know how to wake me up a little bit. I really should kick in soon. How is?
Obviously not enough because I'm Tally.
Yeah, sorry. Early morning brain. You know how it is. How is Lilla, come to think about?
She's still in the slumber thing at the moment. Doctor came out last night and had a look over her, and Fluffles came along. No, Fluffy came along as well and had a look. Fluffles in this campaign, Jesus. Fluffy came along and had a look and is not concerned yet, but if it's any longer, we're going to need to work out how to get some fluids into her.
Well, after I've done whatever it is I'm doing this morning, I might want to have another look at her because, I've got the memories from a previous lifetime now. She has that blood. Might be something that comes to mind, I guess.
That sounds like a story that we need to talk about when you've got some free time. Okay.
Oh, I have the memories of the previous me now. You've done well to grow up as well as you have. Good job. Okay, that's it for today. Bye.
You just walk out.
Yeah.
You just walk out, and are you making your way straight to the dock?
I think I have an idea that I'm going to the dock. I don't quite remember who I'm meeting there. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Scythe is like fully out, but I've got like the climbing gear and the armband I'm holding. Yeah.
You make your way down to the dock as the ship begins to dock itself in. While that's happening, Lily, you heard the bells ring. The crew of the ship are moving things around. They're starting to get their own stuff ready. You can see that Calder and Isbet are packing away the books that you've been reading over the course of the night, and they're starting to put it with the rest of their stuff. In terms of what they're carrying, they've got backpacks that they put on, little briefcases, because they are librarians, and all librarians must have briefcases. And they've got a crate of books as well. Your other friends, Neri and Lorna, they have got a wide selection of crates that have got this sort of farm symbol on them. And Lorna woke up at the crack of dawn and has been frantically trying to work out how she's going to get all of this stuff off.
Please, just trying to... It's going to be fine.
It'll be fine. Don't worry, I'm going to help you. Thank you. It might be worth you going and seeing how many deckhands you can get to help us and how much it's going to cost.
I can find deckhands. Do they have deck for hands?
I mean, that would be helpful if they did, but no, I don't think they do. And when I mean deckhands, I mean people on the port. I don't think the crew will help get the stuff off the ship, but it's just getting it where we need to get it.
I shall go. That shall be my mission. I shall go and grab anyone I see that are deckhands without deckhands.
Thank you.
I'm on it. Gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine.
You can make your way up onto deck side as you see Captain Gladstone is at the helm and he's sort of steering the ship so it sort of adjusts properly into place. With the fact that there is an infestation of drowners in the water, there aren't smaller boats that can help sort of guide ships in anymore, so it is very much down to captain's skill. There's been a couple of times where ships may have sort of crashed into the docks and stuff, but this captain is very proficient at his job, and you can see the crew are moving around, pulling the sails up, and they are getting ropes ready to sort of throw over to the people on the docks so they can start pulling the ship in and tying it off and stuff. What would you like to do?
Watch the captain and clap his good work.
He sort of
Good job, Captain.
takes a bow
That's
at
really
you.
good. You did really good. And then you just it's really good.
Oh, thank you, Lily. That's it's good.
Welcome.
It's good to know that someone appreciates my work.
Welcome. Right, I have to go find people. I have to go find people now.
What do you need people for?
Good for lifting things.
You want the merchant stuff taken off the ship? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Right. Well, I'll send. Hey, Larry, Jim, Bob, you guys go help. Go help Lily and her friends.
Thank you, Larry, Jim, Bob.
Our captain, and they sort of, as the ship docks and the sort of the main hull of the ship is on the deck is opened out, so like the crane can come over from the actual dock area and begin taking the cargo out and things. You can come off of the ship and you are with names. You are with Calder, Isbet, Lorna, and Neri as you all come off of the ship, and the captain is stood at the gangplank as you go to walk over, and he thanks all of you for travelling. Thank you for travelling with the Purple Jewel. If you'd like to leave a 5-star review with the travel agent over in the Rusty Pirate, that would be very kind of you. Thank you very much. And he holds his hand out for some more coin, and you watch as Calder, I've got this, and he just puts a sack of gold in his hand. Thank you for a very nice trip.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you. And you can all descend down the ramp as all of the crates and everything are being placed on the deck and everything. And as you sort of walk down the ramp, you can see that there's lots of people around, but there is one. I'm going to ask you for a perception check to see if one person stands out. This person should stand out no matter what, but they are quite short, so. But then you're also quite short as well, to be fair.
Yeah, it's 8.
With an 8, there are quite a few people around, mainly people who dock hands and things who are getting bits, but there is one person, and it's not them that you see first, it's the massive scythe on their back that you see first, as you see a dark elf walking towards your group, as Lilly and Peri meet for the first time.
Question, how tall are you? That's not in character.
It's quite short. It's like 5'3", 5'2".
I might be slightly taller at 5'3", definitively.
Ugh.
You were 5'2" until a couple of sessions ago.
Yes, I grew an inch.
Jelly.
Maybe we'll get you some dream journals.
Hey. But yes, you are. You notice 5 people stood there, Peri. One of them is almost the same height as you, Dragonkin. 2 of them are wearing Swede suits, both clearly librarians, and the other 2 are 2 orcish people wearing sort of one of them is a smaller child, 10 years old, wearing sort of like a flower girl sort of outfit, not wedding flower girl, but like it's a flower dress sort of thing. And the other one is, the other one's wearing more dungarees and looks like a merchant / farmer.
I stand there leaning on my scythe casually, just like, and kind of crack my neck, and I'm like, just with the mug in my other hand. You know, I'd really hoped that Udric would be here by now because I do not remember which of these guys I'm supposed to be meeting. I guess I'll just go say hi. Hi!
Oh,
Deckhand!
I'm not a deckhand, love.
Oh, sorry.
Keep your deckhands to yourself, please.
Do they have deckhands? They said they didn't have deckhands.
Deckhands do have decks for hands. Everyone knows that.
Really?
It's not my fault if you haven't observed it.
that's a really big weapon you've got, says the small orc.
Well observed, small one. Now, hi, my name is Peri. I'm here to meet somebody. I'm from the Solomon Mercenary Company, I guess. Ringing any bells?
The female librarian steps forward and is like, "Oh, I didn't realise Solomon was going to send anybody to meet us. We were heading up to the tower to. That's where we were going to be staying. But if Solomon wanted to speak to us first,
I assume that's why I'm here.
Okay. Sounds good. My name is Isbeth. In Peripatea. Peripatea. Right. Okay. Yes, you're the person that we're here to not see, but we're interested in something of yours.
You're interested in stealing my journals
No, we're interested in purchasing your journals.
and then keeping them from me?
We hadn't been told anything about keeping them from you, no.
Good. I'm going to need to speak to your Empress at some point. But this is all a conversation that we can have. I'm glad that you're not here like, ha 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 ha, they will be mine, because we've met a few people like that. And, you know, it's quite refreshing that someone doesn't immediately just want them entirely for themselves without letting me read them.
Why would we not let you read them, though? We were all about sharing knowledge.
They are.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Okay, Pointy. It's fine. I forgot what I was saying. It's too early. How do people do this before noon? Sips coffee.
Well,
I don't know. Everyone's really happy and running around.
I feel you, Pointy. Here, have some coffee.
Woo!
how does Lily deal with sweet things?
Like sweet things, but might make her jittery.
There's sweet things, and then there's 2 entire canisters of sugar.
On top of caffeine.
Yeah. This is so sweet. You feel like you're never going to fall into the slumber again.
Ooh! Where did you get it?
None of your business. Now give it back, Pointy.
Oh.
I snatch it back.
Oh. Oh.
You should
feel
learn
a-
to share.
You feel a humming. You feel a vibration and a humming at your side, Lily, as the sword at your waist begins to thrum as if it wants to be let loose.
You can't have any.
Oh, do
You
you
don't even have a mouth. Sorry.
have ghosts as well?
No? Why would I have a ghost?
Oh, I've met people with ghosts. Or birds, I guess.
No, not a bird or a ghost. The
Invisible friend.
pain in my bum.
That you should probably see a healer about that if it's talking to you.
My bum's not talking to me. It's just okay. Sometimes we have weaponry that speaks to us without mouths.
You have a sword that talks to you. Can I talk to it?
Oh, you took the coffee back.
I'll give you another sip of coffee.
2 sips of coffee.
1.5.
Done.
I'll be counting the gulps.
Ah.
Oh no, listen tongue, no.
Burn.
Now let me talk to the sword. Sorry, librarians, we'll get to you in a minute. This is very important business.
Oh no, we're interested in this as well. It's the first we've heard about a talking sword.
I'm scared of the little one.
I want to see talking sword.
Just hold care for your fingers. It will take your fingers.
Okay.
Undoes the holster, but like, if you want to talk, you can. We can wait later if you want, but just be nice. We have coffee.
As soon as you clip the sword, it instantly flies out of its scabbard, and its point is pointed straight at Peripatea as it floats down in between the two of you.
Hey,
Whoa. Am I about to be stabbed by a sentient sword? Because
Possibly.
I will parry it away. I will fight you, sword.
It's like it's trying to taunt you by sort of floating in the air. It's trying to do the whole Morbius at you, but it can't because it can't bend. But it's just floating there.
I read you loud and clear, sword. If I beat you in one-to-one combat, you will speak to me. I take my scythe down, which is now named Eclipse, by the way, and do a little flourish. And point.
Ooh. The sword is like this, though, you know, but it's not a bad sword.
Shift pointy, we're in the middle of something.
Oh, rude. Okay.
As you call her pointy again, it sort of moves closer towards you, and its blade sort of scratches along the top of Eclipse.
Don't hurt anyone else, God.
Sort of feeling. This is going to sound really weird, but it's sort of feeling you out to see.
Ooh.
I know that's a weird way to phrase it, but it's testing your metal. There we go.
There you go. That's better. That's less gross. I kind of back. I'm trying to speak sword right now to get it to speak me later.
Mm-hmm. There's sort of almost like a harmonic sound that comes from your two weapons scraping against each other, and then the sword begins to retract, and then it just sort of floats upwards, like as if it had a face. Its face is where the hilt is, and it looks like it's looking right at you, but you can see there's a gem there, but it's not saying anything.
I kind of put the scythe behind me and I kind of kneel down to be face to face with the thing, like, sup. You are a gorgeous sword, by the way.
The whole thing tilts forward as if it's nodding at you in recognition. Yes, I am gorgeous.
You are gorgeous. Do you actually speak in human terms, Pointy? Does it actually talk?
Do 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 do. My name's not Pointy. Do do do.
It may as well be. You're very pointy.
I am pointy, but that's not the point.
Exactly.
No, my name is Lilly. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's great. Noted. I will continue to call you Pointy.
You know, it might talk to you if you introduce yourself to me first.
I have introduced myself to you.
But nicely.
Oh, God. I always knew it was come down to this. Okay. Smooth, back, immaculate hair. Hello. My name is Peri. You may call me Peri. My friends do.
Hello, Peri. My name is Lilly. It was nice.
My grip is just slightly too intense. Just slightly.
Okay. But yeah, thank you. It's very nice. Thank you. I really liked it. Sword just feels things out, really. You just sort of have to feel what sword's feeling. Mostly it will give you a schmack and just fling around a little bit. It's mostly what sword's about.
Oh, so it's not a real talking sword. It's a vibing sword.
Well, in its own way, sword says a lot, but you have to get to know sword to understand sword.
It floats really close to your face, Peri. Sort of tilts its head as if it's trying to acknowledge you, and then floats back towards Lilly. And just before it goes back into its scabbard, it hits Lilly really hard on the top of the head with the hilt end, and then slides back into the scabbard.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
How long have you been being abused by your own sword?
Forever.
Wow, that sounds really hard.
Pretty, sword's good when sword wants to be good. Aren't you, sword?
You should really name it something other than sword. It might like a name. Why I named my scythe. I mean, it's inanimate, but I'm sure if it was animate, it would like its name.
Well, sure, but that's what my brother called it.
Your brother wasn't very inventive.
No.
Well, this sounds like an interesting conversation, but we're gonna start heading up towards the tower now. If this
Deckhands!
Sorry, what?
We need deckhands.
Oh,
More
right.
deckhands to carry the things. Please. Thank you.
Yes. Do you happen, Miss Peri? Do you happen to know anybody who could help our friends here carry their stuff?
Firstly, it's just Peri. Drop the mess.
Okay.
Secondly, I'm supposed to be meeting another member of the mercenary company here, and I'm sure that he would love to help you unload.
Okay. I mean, if you'd like to go get him, I'd appreciate that.
He honestly should have been here already. I'm not sure where he is.
Oh, as you say that, we sort of go back in time slightly to where Udric is going to have a quick conversation with Miss Faction before making his way down towards the dock area to meet you. But before we do that, because I realise what the time is, we're going to go and have a quick break. So please do come back in 5 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes, that's usually how long our breaks are, where we will find out more about these characters and what they're going to do and where's Lucian and where are the crime beggars and all of this sort of stuff. So come back soon. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. We have had our short rest. We have stocked up on various different items and we are ready to dive our Pikachu juice and we are ready to dive back into the next half of tonight's session. You both really want me to say our glasses of water, don't you? Because as soon as I said Pikachu juice, you both appeared with drinks. And with our water and juices. Hydration is important. If you don't hydrate, Scarlet comes round to your house.
I do. Really grumpy and everything.
Although for some people that might be seen as a benefit of not drinking. So if you don't drink, Scarlet doesn't come around your house. Anyway, in the first half of the session, our party members have done various different tasks around either Merkstead or the Purple Jewel, the ship, and the ship docked. And Udric got to meet a wizard in a tower and got to go on a paper round and got to take Sunny to school and is about to have a conversation with Miss Faction, who is at the tree. And then we go forward 30 minutes and Lilly and Peri have met for the first time. That was hilarious. But before we go into any more details with that, we're going to go back half an hour to Sunny just being dropped off at the school. And Udric, you feel a bit gutted because you wanted to do some gardening today, but with the bells going off, you know that the ship's going to dock in 30 minutes. You know you need to get down there. But you do see Miss Faction sat on the bench in that little green area, in that little garden area, and she's sort of, at the minute, she's got her eyes closed as the wind is sort of breezing through her hair and rustling through the leaves as you approach.
Okay. I think I'm looking at the wrong character. I was like, I don't have a message. I think I wouldn't want to kind of disturb her if she's meditating. So I would probably just kind of take a perch on, probably not the same bench, but like a seat near to where she is. And then I'd give it a couple of minutes. Like if she obviously wasn't stirring, then I might have to shoot off. But I would wait a little bit to see if she'll be aware that I'm there at some point.
As soon as you sit down, her eyes open and she looks over to you. So, oh, hello, Udric. I'm just admiring the morning air and the lovely work that you've done in the garden. How are you feeling?
Good. Yes, I'm very good, thank you. I've been practicing some of my magic.
Good. That's good to hear.
Yeah. I got a stick and a nice. I kind of get the spear stick focus thing. It's a spear, but it's also a stick, and it helps me with my magic. Apparently.
May I take a look at it?
Yeah, of course.
And you put it into her hand, and her hands glow that green colour that you've seen them glow before as she sort of traces her hands over it. You've been gifted a piece of a world tree sapling. That's...
World tree?
World tree, yes.
World tree?
World tree, yes. It's a very rare gift that you've been provided. Make sure you look after that, and she hands it back to you.
Oh, yeah, I intended to. Yeah, no, it seems quite powerful. I was able to help a colleague who'd back in the war been bit. So, was able to heal
Rodney.
a little bit.
Rodney, yes.
Yes, Rodney.
Yes,
Oh, you
I've-
know Rodney.
Yes, I know Rodney. I've not been able to do anything to help fully cure his leg before,
No.
but it's good that you've been able to. That must means that there's quite a bit of power locked in there somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's a good stick.
No, I meant in you. Stick is a way to channel that, but the power comes from you.
Oh. I don't know if Udric's really been paid a compliment before, so it doesn't really know how to respond.
He's like, bye.
Are you in town long?
I'm going to go down to Greta's to pick up some supplies, and then I'm heading back out into the woods.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. No, of course. I must dash, actually. I'm late getting down to the docks. But I wanted to say hello because I'd seen you.
That's all right. I hope to see you again soon. She gives you a smile.
In lieu of Talia, may I suggest?
Sure. All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll just kind of head off before any more kissy faces can be made at me.
Yeah. As you head off and make your way down, just as Peri says, "I wonder where he is," you appear at the walking down the slope to the dock area. So you're all together now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. Aranak, here. The librarians have arrived.
Aaron.
Oh, hello, Aranak. Was it? Yes, my name is Calder, and this is my colleague Isbet. We've been told
it's
that
Jan and Udric. Have you been talking to Peri long?
at you saying Khan and Udric, the orcish girl steps forward, the middle-aged one, the mid-20s one. Udric, is that you?
Yeah, it is.
And before anybody can react, she is dashed forward and you are barreled over onto the floor as she is basically rugby tackled, hugged you, and you are both on the floor, like rolling, and you can just hear her sobbing as she's sort of like hugging into your chest.
Oh, Miss, I'm really sorry, but sorry, you know me.
And she looks up and her face is streaming with tears. And for the briefest of seconds, your vision sort of blurs over and you can see your sister there before it flicks back. And it's this woman who looks a lot like her giving you a hug.
Well, this is going to be a very convincing roleplay because I can't remember her name.
It's Lorna.
Lorna. Okay. Lorna.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi.
We thought you died.
You
You didn't come back after the war. We thought you died.
Yeah. No, I kind of got stuck. I was healing up.
You should have come home. We would have healed you.
I thought everybody was dead.
Not all of us, no.
Not all of us. So some of us.
Mum and Dad didn't make it back from their trip. Their caravan was attacked by undead not long after you left to go fight in the war.
Right.
Nath is still at home. He had to sell part of the farm off after the war because the Ryzen had blighted a lot of the crops. But with the money that he used to sell, from the money that he got from selling that land, he was able to send both me and little Neri over there, and points to the little orcish girl here to send her to school in Ostragos.
Right. Sorry. Neri.
Yeah, Neri. No, you won't recognise her. She'd only just been born when you left, but she's over there now. She's 10 years old now.
My niece.
Yeah, over there. And you just see sheepishly standing behind one of the librarians, poking her head out, is an orcish, looks almost a spitting image of your sister when she was around 10 years old.
Right. Sorry, that was a lifetime ago. This forest, it kind of did things to my memory and my perception of time.
I mean, and she gets up and sort of dusts herself off. I don't mean to insult you or anything, brother, but it looks like it did a lot to your face as well. You look older than Narth does.
Yeah, a receding hairline will do that to you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't normally do all the talking. I've been out of the world. Yeah.
I mean, we were planning on going to Ostragos like straight away. As soon as we've got our stuff sorted, I've got loads of stuff from the farm that I need to sell, and I need to get Neri enrolled in school and stuff. So we weren't planning on staying in Merkstead for long. But
How much are you planning to sell it for?
How much are we planning to sell it for? I mean, whatever we can get it for. We've got some trade and stuff there, and then we've got some machinery and things that we don't use anymore because we don't own those fields anymore. We can't sell it around where we are, so we thought we'd try it here and on the way to Ostragos.
Would 35 gold do you much? I will literally give them all the money that I have.
Are you sure?
No, I don't need it.
Oh, thank you. She gives you a massive hug again. This is more than what we make in a year.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of mercenary work.
I mean, yeah, you've definitely bulked out. You look old as anything, but you've definitely bulked out.
I've been, maybe we should. So that means you can stay, right? A little bit longer.
Yeah. Do you know anywhere that we can stay? We could stay here for a day or two before we have to make our way up.
Well, we're staying at the Rusty Pirate, but I don't know. I don't know what their rooming situation's like. Whether they got much. Peri, do you?
What?
Rooms. Do you know that they've got many spare at the Rusty?
Josh?
You remember there being at least one spare room?
Yeah, there's like one, I think. No one can take Elodie's bed. I don't care how dear these people are to you, they're not taking Elodie's bed.
Okay. Specifically Elodie. So if I were to give away Brahms, it would be fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Substory doesn't need it right now.
Yeah.
There is also the fact that you've got a bed in your room as well that nobody slept in.
Mine?
In your room, yeah. Because you were originally meant to be sharing with Lucian.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what the room's like. Because if it's a single, then there's actually two beds in my room. Sorry, so you could have those.
Are you sure? It'd only be for a few days because I need to get Neri up to Ostragos to the school. So we can't stay for long. But on my way back, I could pop in and say hi.
There's a school here. What's in Ostragos we don't have here?
Well, we didn't know what the conditions were like here, whereas we get regular newsletters and things come from Ostragos and stuff. And Narth was adamant he didn't want Neri to go to the school in Abercathus because he just didn't like the idea of her being in the city, in that city anyway, because of how big it is.
Hang on, you've come from you've come from abroad.
Yeah, we travelled from Abercathus round. We didn't want to risk walking or travelling on by cart or anything. Ever since what happened to Mum and Dad, we've not really ventured far out of the village. So unless it's down into the deserts.
No, that's reasonable.
If anything, the people of Eldamire don't really. We've kind of put our allegiances in with the Queen of Abercathus. the village has always been on the border between the kingdom and the desert anyway. And when the Rising did get to us and the undead started attacking, it was the Queen's forces that fended them off. So the village elders, those that survived, decided that we would be part of the Voltherian Republic.
Sure. Makes sense.
So technically I'm Voltherian now? Well, kind of, yeah.
Right.
Well, we are, because that's your home as well. It's a weird conversation to have anyway, but it's just so good to see you. And, this is my friend Lilly. Lilly, she helped me in Abercathis with my stuff and getting it onto the ship. And then you've obviously been sent to see these two lovely librarians. They kept us entertained on the way here. They're all lovely people.
Actually, I met your friend in the tower.
Oh, yes, Joda, yes. Is he well?
Does he always fall up and down stairs?
He is rather clumsy, yes.
Then he's as well as he ever was, yes.
Okay, that's good. Well, we need to make our way up there soon to drop our bags off and stuff, and then we can... apparently, Mr. Solomon needs to speak with us as well, so we'd like to get a conversation in with him as well.
Well, Solomon's is on the way, actually. You know, I hate to, break up this moving family reunion, but, we could be getting on with the day.
Well, you've got stuff that you need to get on to. You want it to put it on a cart, yeah?
Yes, yeah, we've got some bits that we need to move around and things, but I can sort all of that out later.
Right. We'll get yourselves a cart, and I don't mind driving it.
Okay, it's good to have you back. Narth is going to be so happy.
I've been trying to write. I never really knew what words to say.
Hello is always a good start. And I'm alive normally helps. And then followed by where you are so we know where to find you and not just randomly bump into you.
It's more complicated than that, isn't it?
I suppose so, yeah. That's the easy way, isn't it?
I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't even know if I was writing to anyone. I didn't know if I were to write what I'd do if I didn't hear back. At least while I never wrote. I didn't have to face that.
I can understand that, yeah. I suppose that was the one thing that sort of kept us going, was the fact that we didn't know if you were alive or dead. We'd never had the confirmation because your body had never been found. So we always held out hope that you would be alive, but we were always apprehensive of actually finding out. But I mean, it's turned out for the best, if you ask me.
I mean, in some ways. Yeah, let's get your bags and get you all checked in.
So the stuff that is being pulled off of the boat at the moment, you can get loaded up into a cart with loads of dock hands and everything. Peri, you don't see Ulfar anywhere. He's not on the dock at all. But
During the whole conversation, I have been prowling looking for the guy. I got bored with that 5 seconds in, so I have been amusing myself, walking along looking for the bloody walrus man.
You can make me a perception check if you'd like to.
Sure, I can give that a crack.
Give it a crack.
Okay, so that is 15 on the dice with +6, 21.
As you're walking around while this conversation's happening, you can't see him anywhere on the dock, but you just happen to scan across the water and you can see a large form moving under the waves, sort of going up and down as if patrolling under the water.
I'm just going to fold my arms and watch him with a glare. In case he pops his head up, I want him to know that I see him.
He moves up and down. You do watch his head pop up at one point, not close to the dock, but you can see, and he's facing a different direction, as if looking out of the bay area. And his head pops back under the water again. And he keeps swimming. For anybody who doesn't know, Ulfar is a Vari, which is a seal folk, and he is he takes on the form of a walrus. So he's sort of pointed ears, bald head, big handlebar moustache, sort of the walrus like style tusks, big, very big built, very muscular, massive hands, and he carries a large bident with him, and he swims around when he's not working on the docks. Anyway, Lily, what are you doing during this time while this conversation's happening?
Well, if I see like the little one's all scared and stuff, I'm gonna like go to hold her hand so she's not like nervous.
She takes your hand and she sort of like pushes her face up against your scales, and your scales have got like a coolness to them that she sort of like, because it's even though they've travelled through the desert recently, there's something about like the sea air that's not really sat well with her like during the travel. She's not like been it is seasickness, but she's not like been physically sick during the trip. Her stomach's just been a bit sort of washing machine like the entire time. But having your scaled hand like pushed up against her face is like comfort for her.
See, we're not on the boat anymore. Your tummy will get better.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems nice.
Yeah. So, who is it?
I don't know, but your mum seems to like him.
No, she's not my mum. She's my auntie.
Auntie.
Yeah, she's my auntie.
Yeah. Well, they seem to get on, so that's a good sign, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Should I go over and say hi?
Do you want to?
Yeah, my auntie's over there, so
Yeah.
if she's over there and she's smiling, then
There's a lot of smiles.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk over, and she begins walking slowly over, realizes that there's no one around her as she gets closer, looks around, and then carries on until
I got your back.
She looks back at you, smiles, and then walks into Udric's leg and looks up at him with a really scared look on her face.
Oh. Hey, there you are.
Hi, I'm Neri. How do you know my auntie?
Well, I'm actually your auntie's long-lost brother.
Your Uncle Udi.
I'm Uncle Udric, that's right.
Is prick up from far away. Udi, you say? Back to the scene.
Udi. That's what Auntie used to call you when she was angry. And your sister gives her a little bit of a scowl, and then chuckles a little bit. Yes, whenever I get angry, I'd call you Udi. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I apologise. But yes, this is Neri, and Neri makes her way around to Lorna, and Lorna picks her up and sort of holds her a bit. I mean, she's 10 years old, but she's still like pick-upable.
Tell me, Neri, do you like plants?
Yeah, I love flowers. Do you like my dress? It's flowers.
I do like your dress. What's your favourite flower?
Oh, that would be, I like the red ones. What are they called? Roses. Roses are the ones I like. I like drawing them as well.
Very good. Well, while I've been away, I did pick up a couple of tricks, and I will kind of get my druidic focus, and being as it's made of wood, I'm going to use druidcraft to grow a rose out of it, and then I'm going to pick it and I'll give it to her.
Oh, wow, that is so cool. And Lorna looks a bit surprised as well. And she's like, oh, it seems a lot has happened in 10 years.
Yeah, like I said, difficult to put into words some of this.
Well, let's go get checked in at this where you're staying, and then you've obviously got work that you need to do. We'll explore the town, and we'll meet you back at that. Does that place serve food?
Oh yeah. Let them know that you're my guests, and to make up my room. If they don't have anything else spare, then you can have my room. And
Okay, we'll make our way up there now. We've got some light luggage and stuff that we can take with us. We'll make our way up there now and get ourselves settled in. Lily,
would you like to meet my bears?
The two bears just sort of appear, and Neri doesn't have the reaction you think that she's going to have. She's like, bears! And so does Lorna, and Lorna's like, oh, okay.
No, they're perfectly safe. This one's Kissifer, and this one's Ruxpin.
Oh, hi, they both say, and the bears move over and sort of nuzzle at them both a bit, and they're like, oh, and then start stroking, like, oh, okay. This is very strange, but also nice. We're gonna go up to our rooms now. We'll meet you for. We're gonna go sort our room. Go get ourselves some rooms now. We'll meet you for dinner tonight. Lily.
Yeah.
I think it might be good for you to maybe stay with the librarians and see them around. We're fine. We're fine.
You sure?
Yeah, we can see you for dinner later.
Could get you more deckhands.
I think we've got plenty now.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
And they both make their way
Yeah.
up. They've got like a small little sort of bags of their clothes and things that they take with them, while the dock hands and deck hands and things sort out what their cargo and stuff. Leaving the three of you with the two librarians, or the two of you with the two librarians and Lily.
As the family goes, I come back up and I just say, finally! Come on, let's hustle up. I want to get this chat done, and I still want to scale those cliffs today. The coffee is kicking in.
I mean, you've seen the tides, right? I don't think we're getting into that cave today.
I think we will. I think we'll be fine. Josh, how do the tides look?
How do tides work?
The tide is high, but you're holding on. Sorry. The tide is still quite high. It has gone down quite a bit from last night. How the tide works in Aeodrun is completely different to the real world, because I said so. But yeah,
2 moons.
2 moons, yes. So yeah, it's in and out more frequently than what it would be. What it would be with 1 moon.
I can see you, Scarlet.
Was it the 2 moons or the more frequently?
In and out a bit.
There we go.
Yeah.
So you know that probably by tea time, because that's the thing for this session, tea time, the tide will probably be out again in order for you, and that will be probably the best time for you to go.
Tea time is go time.
So that gives you the rest of the day, because it is around 10 a.m. at this point.
I can't believe how early it still is. That interaction seemed to go on for hours. I mean, I know, like, you know, great, family, alive, lovely. But I don't know, maybe it's the coffee.
Yes, it's probably the coffee. You had to have coffee before.
Not in this lifetime, anyway.
Sure. How much sugar did you put in it?
2 cups. Normal amount. Maybe I should have had more. I don't know. It seems good.
You should have had more.
Maybe,
A bit
yeah.
more
I'll try
syrup.
3.
Or syrup. Ooh.
What?
You put syrup in. Like, sometimes you can put really sweet syrup, like nut syrup in. Ooh.
Ugh. Nuts.
It's nice. It's really nice.
I might try some of this newfangled syrup, of which you speak. We'll see. But now is action. Librarians, welcome.
Hello, yes, thank you.
Cool. We got your bags. So, and you're going to the tower, which I had no idea had anything of interest in it until right now. But I think Solomon is on the way, so we can do that on just a kind of en route.
Yes, I mean, by all means, yes. Take us to the mercenary company.
Cool. I'm assuming that we've got rented some sort of cart or something, so Udric can drive it.
Yeah, if you you can. You'll need to get 2 different carts. A cart for the big case of probably books that the librarians have, and then a slightly larger cart for all the stuff that your sister has. That cart you can leave at the dock because that's still still having stuff loaded on it. But the other cart for the books, you can load that up between you and Peri and Lilly yourselves, and then you can ride. Sort of, it's less of a horse and cart thing. It's more of one of those ones that you sort of get in and push yourselves. I think we've had those things in the campaign before, but yeah, you can use that to push up the hill. I will say that the vault is supposed to be secret.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. You know what? We'll set you guys up because you probably haven't had breakfast, right? We'll set you up in a coffee shop and we'll bring Solomon to you.
I mean, we could just go to the tower and then Solomon can just come there. He's been to the tower before.
Interesting. That seems like the most logical thing. All right, well, I'll drive you to the tower. Peri, are you all right fetching Solomon?
Yeah, I'll get the old liar.
Well, we can drop you off on the way. You don't have to walk.
No, it's fine. I got it. You have fun with your cart.
It's just a card.
Whatever you say, Udi. Bye!
I've only known she was alive for about 5 minutes and I already want to kill her.
Yes. So, Lilly, where are you going? Are you just going to follow? Are you going to follow Peri, or are you going to stay in the cart?
If the cart's got books in, I'm going to sit on books to keep the book safe.
That's fair. You can keep the book safe.
Yeah.
The four of you make your way up towards the tower, and as you get to the tower, you can leave the cart outside and begin sort of hoisting the crate to get that in. As you do that, we're going to flick over to Peri going down towards Solomon's vault. As you walk down there, you can see Solomon is there and he's pulling a jacket on and he's sort of buttoning it up, and he's getting his walking stick, and he turns around and sort of bumps into you. Oh, hello, Peri. Are the librarians here now? I heard the bells ringing.
Yeah, they just arrived. They've got a dragonkin with them for some reason. I said that you were on the way, but then I remembered that this base is secret. So I said I'd come and collect you and take you to the tower that is apparently not empty to meet them there.
Oh, it's not empty anymore. Oh,
Apparently not.
Joda must be back. Okay, well, yes, lead the way. I'll follow you.
I mean, you've been there before. You know the way.
I do, yeah, okay, right, yes. And he sort of, I mean, I'm a lot slower than you, but yes, follow me. And he...
Oh, for fuck's sake, hop on. I kind of squat down and get ready for him to piggyback.
And he sort of tries to climb up. It's like, no. Yeah, gets on the second try.
There we go. And I kind of put the walking stick with the scythe. It's like, okay, here we go. You're my sexy backpack. Hold on tight, spider monkey.
Never been called that before, but as you make your way up the stairs, you hear him go, ow, 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 and then you get up to the top, and then as you go to run down the slope that leads down to the main street, you hear him go, wee.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Had vibing swords, in and outs, and now sexy backpacks.
Welcome to Roll Together RPG.
Yay.
Never pegged this for the salacious party.
Scarlet's here. Make anything into an innuendo, Scarlet does. Anyway.
Whatever do you mean?
In your endo.
Mm-mm.
Boo.
You ruined the trilogy, the trifecta.
So, for ease of purpose, we'll say that you all meet up at the base of the tower, and you can all enter at the same time. Joda opens the door and he's like, oh, hello, everybody. Oh, there's quite a lot of you. Are you okay for everybody to come in? He says to the two librarians who like, oh, yes, no, that's fine. They can come in. They've helped us bring everything here. And then Joda sees Solomon, and Solomon's like, oh, yes, these ones are with me. Yes. And then, oh yeah, and everybody goes upstairs. There's the problem when you have too many NPCs, you have to roleplay between all of them. And you can make your way up the stairs. You watch as you all ascend the tower. You watch as Joda trips over. I'm going to roll a d6 to see how many times he trips on his cloak on the way up. That's not a d6.
After the second, I will just fireman's lift him up the rest of the way.
He trips 6 times.
No, he trips twice and then I fireman's lift him.
Yeah, he's like, hey! And
this is for your own good, Buster.
Oh, okay. I don't know what he's doing in an old man's voice, but oh yes, okay, thank you. And you get to the top, to a rickety old door, and he's like, you're going to need to put me down now.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. And he reaches into his robes and pulls out a wand, and he traces a sigil on the door, and that sigil glows, and then the door opens, and you get this really warm, hot, sort of cinnamon smell coming out of the room. And as your eyes sort of adjust to the light on the inside, you can see that it is a lavish, almost like a palace on the inside. The thing that is really off-putting for you is that as soon as you step in, there is just open sky all above you. You know there's a roof above your heads, but there's just open sky above you. And there's a outhouse to like straight in front of you. There's a massive swimming pool in between the outhouse and the sort of decking area that you're on now. It's like you've walked into another dimension, as it were. But you can see the illusion all the way around the sort of border of this space.
The moment we walk in, I give my stuff to whoever's nearby and I say, hold this, I'm going to go see if I can swim. And I run towards the pool.
As soon as you hold your stuff over, you can see there's a floating spirit there that just grabs all of your stuff. And
creepy, we'll address that later.
You sort of run and dive into the water.
Why don't they know if they can swim or not?
They've only been alive for about a month. Is it about a month?
It's longer than that. Yeah.
About 6 weeks.
But they're not a baby. Okay. It's not weird at all.
I suppose it is now that you mention it.
That's pretty weird.
Never thought it was business to ask.
Okay, so they've been alive for only a month and you weren't at all concerned that they're not a baby?
No. Or that they carry around a massive scythe. Strange what you'd become accustomed to, wasn't it?
I mean, sure. Yeah, I get that part.
I literally told you everything yesterday.
Me?
Yeah.
I know, but I'm not forthcoming to people I don't know.
Oh, it's me, not computing subtext. I don't have my brain turned on 50% today.
So my question is, and this is a very important question, can Peri swim?
I think I'm leaving that up to the dice, to be honest, because I haven't tried in this lifetime. So I guess it comes down to instincts. And I don't think the previous Peripateia would have swum much. It didn't really seem like the swimming type.
Make me an athletics check then, please.
Hey, I'm good at these.
Or swimming.
This isn't the first roll of that game, is it?
So 18.
Actually, is this the first roll of the game? I think it might be, actually.
I think I rolled perception earlier.
Oh, you did, yes. 18, you said, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, you know how to swim. Perfectly. As soon as you go to dive in, it looks like you've got the angle wrong and you're going to belly flop, but just at the last minute, you dip down a bit and it's like sploosh into the water, and you're almost like as quick as the drowners, or as quick as Ulfar when you've seen him swimming around, and you pretty much swim the entire length of the pool underwater before you have to pop up.
I pop up, I flick my hair back, Little Mermaid style. It's still immaculate. Of course, I'd be awesome at this. I'm awesome at everything I try.
Well done.
Ugh. I mean, yeah, I totally knew you were watching.
Sorry, it was a private moment.
Yeah, it was pointy.
I totally watched everything.
I mean, you did.
Okay, now I get to watch a
thing.
private moment of yours. That's how it works.
Okay. Think.
I swim back and just kind of dust myself off. I don't care that I'm soaking wet. It's fine.
So the really important, intense conversation now happens, and all you hear is drip, 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 come from Peri. As the two librarians walk past the swimming pool, go put their stuff in the sort of outhouse area. I call it an outhouse. It's still like very lavish and fine and everything, and makes the way back. You watch as two more of these spirit-like creatures come along with trays of tea and biscuits and things, and a large table with chairs sort of begins magically forming out of trees and fauna in the sort of center of the area that you've entered into, as Joda is swinging his wand around directing things. And you can all take a seat at this table if you'd like to and have some tea and biscuits.
Yes, please.
Quick thought.
Yes.
Seeing that Peri is soaking wet, and I have magic, I'm gonna try and dry Peri off. I'm thinking like druidcraft. It doesn't say like, you can dry someone off, but it's like, you can instantly light or snuff like a torch or a small campfire or something, and you can create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect. So I'm thinking kind of a combination of like druidcrafty, somehow I'm drying you out a bit faster, like harnessing the sun's energy from the sky that is apparently above us but isn't.
Yeah, you can use that in tandem to get Peri to dry off a bit quicker, so the drips stop a lot sooner than what.
Udi, you're a druid. You should know that I will dry naturally anyway. And besides, this is magic furniture. I'm not getting anything important wet.
I know, I see an opportunity to practice my skills, and I take it.
Okay, fine. Just make sure it doesn't smell weird. No, I said don't. If you do, I'll be mad, and me and Eclipse might have something to say about it.
I'm just thinking that, you and I probably have very different ideas of what weird is.
Just because I was nice to you yesterday, don't test me, Udi.
I don't make Peri smell weird.
Are you both still wearing the pirate outfits is the question.
No, we've changed. I've
Okay.
changed anyway.
Yeah, it's been a new day.
Yeah.
Last night we were probably still in the pirate outfits.
Yeah, that's fair. So as you all sit down to have tea and biscuits, Solomon looks up and down. He's not sitting at the head of the table because this is not his home. That would be a bit presumptuous if he did. He's like, I hear that you librarians have come to join in with the auction for Peripatea's books at the end. I was just wondering if the Queen still plans to uphold her end of the bargain if your purchase of the books is successful. And Calder says, yes, the Queen did say that if we won the auction, that we were to allow Peripatea to read the books and perform the memory ritual before we take them back to Abercathus. But unfortunately, we can't allow the books to stay here. They need to be put in the Great Library.
Okay, look, I understand that, but I'm going to need some way to tell a future version of myself, if I can still have future versions of myself, that's a whole other thing, that they're in the library. So can I have some sort of confirmation that if a future version of me comes and says, hey, my name's Peripatea, can you help me, that you will immediately be like, oh yes, of course, we have your books?
Isbet is the one who will lean forward, grab a biscuit and take a sip of tea and say, well, yes, we would need to verify that this future lifetime version of you is you, and once that test has been performed, then they will be granted access to your books. They're your books at the end of the day. We're just looking to house them in a safe place where nobody can steal them.
Looks at Solomon.
Solomon looks a bit sheepishly. I mean, we have the Queen has. Yeah, you can insight check that, yeah. And she says, we have been telling Solomon for years that the Queen would have preferred to have had the books kept in the Great Library.
Yeah, honestly, that would have solved a lot of the problems that I've been coming up against.
What was your insight check?
Natural 20 for a 25.
Oof. She seems to be telling the truth. The only thing that you get from her is she looks very nervous to be around somebody here, but she's not. But you can't quite. It's a natural 20. It's a toss-up. She's either nervous to be around Peri or Solomon. She's not sure which one she's nervous about being around, or you're not sure which one she's nervous about being around. But out of everybody here, they're the two that she's nervous about. But yes, if the Queen, if we can verify your future self's identity, then you will be granted access to the book. It's the best. We've always felt that it's the best place for the books to be. And Solomon's like, yes, the Queen has said that on plenty of occasions over the lifetimes, but then me and her are not on the best of terms. So I feel that I have been their custodian for so long that I don't want to let them go.
However, my buddy, my guy, my buddy boy, I do not trust you very much anymore. And if this Queen is at odds with you, I'm inclined to have a conversation with her about being the custodian for future things. I think it's a talk that I, as the owner of the journals, would be very much interested in.
I suppose I can't deny you that. And Calder goes, well, I mean, that's definitely something we can put forward to the Queen, and she can reach out if having a conversation. I would suspect that she would be very eager to have a conversation with you because of your nature and everything. It's a great source of knowledge for her, so she'd be very intrigued by this. And Solomon just sort of shifts in his seat a minute, and he just goes, I know we're having a very in-depth conversation here, and Udric, you're quite privy to a lot of Peri's secrets anyway. I'm afraid I don't know you, young one, and points towards Lilly. You're not a member of my company or anything like that. Are you one of the? Are you a guardian of one of the librarians? Should we be having these personal conversations with you in?
Try to go outside.
Well, I apologise. My name is Solomon. I've not met you yet.
Hi, I'm Lilly. How do you do?
Lilly.
If you're going to have a private conversation, maybe can I take some of the biscuits and just go outside?
Calder says, no, you're fine. You're fine, Lilly. You've been with us travelling with us on the ship round here for long enough. Unless obviously this is Peripatea's life we're talking about. If you'd like Lilly to Lilyrith to step out, she's more than welcome to. Lilyrith? Your name is Lilyrith?
Technically. I mean, I don't throw the name around that often. Sometimes accidentally comes out, but yep.
Who's your father?
Why?
Just curious. This is Solomon speaking.
No. Why? Why do you say that?
I knew a man who had a daughter called Lilyrith.
It could be a popular name. Describe the man.
Dragonkin like yourself, green scales, 6 to 7 foot tall,
How did you know him?
We were friends many, many years ago. I've not seen him in quite some time. I'd heard that his family had passed.
There's a lot of that around.
Happens. I mean, if it is the right one, you know.
Valdris.
Yup, that's my dad.
There's only one. There's only one Valdris.
Yeah.
She can stay.
So you're his.
Yeah, you're staying.
Oh,
We have we have words to exchange, you and I, Pointy.
more words. Okay.
Many words.
Ooh.
Multiple syllables.
Well, look at us. Yeah. But you know my dad. You're friends with my dad, or you just know my dad?
I was friends with your father a long time ago. I've not seen him in 75 years, so
Okay. So not recently then.
not recently, no.
Oh.
I heard maybe 4 years ago that he was traveling north, but other than that, I've
Do you
not.
know where? Do you know in any direction, any particular direction or location?
No, I can find out though.
Yes, please. Where from?
I can do that. I can put the feelers out and find out what direction he was going in. Again, it's going to be old information. Yes, Udric?
I mean, this is Sean, actually. Did you say that Solomon hadn't seen Lily's dad for 75 years, but knew that he had a daughter called Lilly? How old's Lilly?
Older than us all.
Yes, you're not 100% sure if Lily is that old, or if perhaps Solomon and her father kept contact with each other through letters and messages and things. It's just from the way that he's saying it, he hasn't physically seen Valdris in 75 years.
Now, Udric thinks that Lily's a septuagenarian now.
Very, very old.
Okay, old timer. You can stay, but first, I need to just make sure that you're not an evil-doing, legendary action-taking force. So, give me 3 random facts about yourself, and I will judge whether or not you can stay. I will be inciting.
Okay. Oh, okay. I really like gravy boats. I might steal them every now and then, but only if they don't look happy. I'm from Swamp. I like my swamp. I'm looking for a few people to help.
Can I roll insight?
You can roll insight. 1 insight check for all of them will do.
Cool. That's 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. So, Lily, you can reveal whatever you'd like from those insight checks.
Totally steals gravy boats.
The Fiend.
Yeah. Constantly will steal gravy boats. And do anything else? Or just the one thing?
Anything, you can reveal anything else from...
Swamp, 100% true.
Yeah.
Actually, like, little light in her eye, like, yeah, swamp, good. We like swamp.
Maybe even
And is-
just sadness because of what happened.
Sure, but like, oh, swamp, pretty. And yes, 100% looking for a few people.
Okay, I guess you can stay. A few
Thank you.
people that's probably something we should circle back to later, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to like ask, some help and everything at some point. And your mercenaries, right? Aha!
Actually, you know what? It's already been a really weird coincidence that we know one person that you have been looking for, who I assume is your father. But what are the odds that we know another one? You may as well tell us.
Oh, it's my best friend. I'm looking for my best friend. He's really tall and he's green and he's got pointy ears and he wears really floppy hats and he's a little bit stupid and he sort of walks away when you're sleeping, which is really, really rude. And he smokes a pipe sometimes, but I have the pipe, so he doesn't actually have his pipe. And he's my best friend and his name is Bram.
Yeah, we know him.
Yeah, we know.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
From when?
member of the mercenary company.
What? I need a minute. We'll stand up like, oh. Mercenaries? For how long?
Well, only 6 weeks for this one.
But do you know how long he's been in the mountains?
So he's been here a few weeks now, but he's gone off to another island, so he's not like here right now. But he's coming back eventually. And I think before that he was here as well, but he died. Got pushed off a cliff. It was a whole thing.
Boy, if this is how you react to this stuff, we'll just wait until you hear about Baby Brown.
What? Okay. One thing at a time. He died?
He got stabbed in the chest and pushed off a cliff.
But he's fine now.
Yeah, it got better.
Ooh. Okay. That's
So it's not really death, it's not permanent.
There's a lot to take in. Baby Bram, what, he's tiny now?
No, there's he has a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a minute. We'll stand up completely and walk to the corner and just stare at a wall.
Oh. And because you've walked away, you won't be able to hear this. When I went to see Bram originally, long before all of you came, he said that he needed to wake a friend up and let him know he was leaving. I'm guessing that was probably Lilith.
Almost certainly. And now this has been hilarious, and I've loved it. Should we return to business? While
Yes.
Lilith has a moment.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And anyway, so the plan is the auction is going to take place in tomorrow night now. So I will be receiving the location. I will be receiving the location because this is Joda speaking, not Solomon. I'll be because I've put down the librarians are going to attend the auction. I will get the location of where it's going to take place, the exact entranceway in. Somehow, the Crimebeckers have got some strong magicians within their ranks because the entranceway to it changes whenever they do a new auction. We've had a couple of librarians go in there over the years. The plan. They come back, yes. It's just the entranceway just changes. We are going to be teaming up with yourselves, Solomon's Mercenary Company, to try and gain access or win the auction of these two books. We have heard that the third book was stolen, but you've managed to retrieve it yourselves. So, as much if when you are finished with it, Peripatea, if you would be kind to donate it to the Queen so that it can be kept safe. Again, if that is something that you would like to have a conversation with the Queen yourself about, then we can organise that and you can go and meet the Queen to do that. But the plan is that we try and purchase the books, make sure that no shenanigans happen, nobody tries to steal the books from the auction. Nobody has ever tried stealing from the auction when they're live before, but because it's the Reavers and how desperate they are for those books, I wouldn't put them past them to at least attempt it. So we need to all be on our highest guard. So all of you and just to everybody at the table, I would suggest be present there. And your crying friend in the corner, if she'd like to. If you all seem to trust her, so if you feel
Like, I don't mean to be presumptuous here, but can she do anything except cry? She doesn't look very strong.
Not very
Emotionally
strong.
or physically.
if she's anything like her father, she has an enormous amount of power locked within her. or in her, should I say, not locked within her, because locked within her makes her sound useless, but in there.
I mean, like, one of us here didn't discover their powers until like a few days ago. So I wouldn't want her to have not discovered powers and go into a potentially life-threatening situation. Shouldn't we at least ask her when she's done crying and test her, maybe? I don't know. It just feels like a bit silly to say, hey, you're going into this dangerous situation, lol. We've got no idea if she can fire lightning from her hands or if she's just going to cower in a corner.
Joda sits up and is like, actually, that's quite an interesting idea. You say that your friend here, gestures towards Udric, has only just recently discovered his powers. Is that correct, Mr. Udric?
Yeah, I mean, I would have said it was a bit longer than just a couple of days, but yes.
Well, as we do not know the level of the power that Lilith has, maybe friendly competition between the two of you?
I'm game.
Lilith?
Yeah.
We were just wondering if you would be willing to display some of your power for us.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, we were just wondering if you, I mean, again, this is completely up to you if you'd like to partake in the mission. It seems that you are quite tightly linked to all of the people who are currently here. So maybe a show of how capable you are would put some people's minds at ease.
Oh. Okay.
Now, have either of you taken part in any spell games yet?
Me?
Yes.
I'm a gardener.
Okay. Well, as part of the arena, there is a section that is called the spell games, and it is basically where spellcasters go against spellcasters, and they can throw their most powerful spells at each other without risking the death of the other. There is a shield that's put in place that protects them, and once that shield breaks, the match is over. That sort of thing. It's very similar to how the regular games work. It's just all magic focused. So we could set that up for you if the pair of you would like to show us what you're made of.
You want me to fight a gardener?
Oh, I'm a soldier.
Oh. Okay. If you want to. I won't hurt you, I promise.
No, bring your A game. We need to know you're capable.
Oh. Okay, I'll try.
Excellent. And Joda claps his hands and waves his wand, and you feel the ground around you shake as the chairs shift and move on the tiles, and you all sat next to each other. Udric, the tile that you're sat on moves you towards the end of where the swimming pool is, and Lily, the tiles that you're stood on sort of grab you and take you towards the other end of the swimming pool. The water on the swimming pool drains away and begins filling up with sand, and it splits apart and more sand fills in, and it forms an arena around the pair of you, and you feel this magical energy wrap around you. I'm going to ask you both to roll initiative, please.
Are we about to have a Pokemon battle with ourselves?
As initiative is rolled and sand is risen, can I just lean down to the wizard guy and say, this is the most awesome thing I've seen. We need to have a talk about this at some point in the future. Not now, though.
Oh, yeah, I mean, sure. I'm willing to have a talk with anybody. I'm thinking about opening my shop again soon, so maybe you could come along and I could do some magical upgrades for you.
That sounds good. I also just want to know what the deal is with this place. There's ghosts carrying our shit. This place is sick as hell.
Thank you. I definitely will go into more detail with you at some point. Anyway, let's watch the fight. What do we roll for initiative?
13.
8.
Okay, so Lily, you crying at the moment, you get to go first. What would you like to do? You know that anything that you do is not going to hurt Udric.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fly on myself and start to lift off the ground.
Now, do you, when you cast fly, is it you just lift off the ground, or do you grow any wings? Yeah, flavor the spell however you like.
Okay, there are spectral green powered wings. I think if I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah.
It's like big dragon wings, very large. I lift myself off the ground. I can go 30 feet. How high can I go?
I think it gives you a speed of 60 feet.
I will go 30 feet.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah. And I will just like, are you sure I can't hurt him?
Yes, for sure. Is perfectly safe. You're okay.
Okay. That's my action. That's my action.
I have taken a journal out of the spectral wings, and I've started journaling everything that I'm observing as the fight goes on.
As you're doodling.
That's my
Not
action.
doodling, making observations. Thank you very much.
Making observations. You can
With a
also
couple of doodles.
you can see that both Calder and Isbit are also making observations at the same time in their own journals.
I'm going to prepare. Like, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to prepare up there, like ready to move or do whatever I have to do. I'm just showing I'm off. It's really nice to stretch this out.
At the end of your turn, that makes it Udric's turn.
How far away is Lily at this point?
The swimming pool is 100 foot, and then so Lily is 100 foot and then 30 foot up. Or what was the swimming pool?
Do you have to... Okay. I'm just going to start walking towards Lily. Because I don't have anything with that much range. I'm basically going to just... Like, so we've basically... I've been sitting next to each other, and they're just like, shh. So, yeah, I've got to spend my action moving, and as well as my movement, and I'll just stand closer to Lily.
Okay, so we move back to the top of the round, and Lily, it's your turn.
Are you okay?
Hit me.
One second.
It may not kill me, but I am expecting it to hurt.
I mean, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 2.
Okay. Oh, I should also say, can you both please give yourselves 50 temporary hit points? As soon as those temporary hit points go, the fight ends.
So be it.
Just reading.
Source.
Oh, simultaneously. Cool. So basically, it's a 3, it's 2, it's 2, and it's another 2.
Right.
Math.
9 points of damage.
9 damagios.
Green little energy pew-pews.
They hit into your shield. They don't cause you any damage. You can see the shield is cracking slightly, but it's not hurting you.
Mm.
And I move up another 30.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it makes it Udric's turn.
Wait, did you just move upwards another 30?
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell.
You okay?
I am not okay.
Spear.
So if you're 60 foot up in the air, I literally, the most I've got is a 60 foot spell. So next turn I'm going, like, so this turn I can move to 10 foot and then 60, and presumably you're going to keep flying upwards.
No, I won't go. I won't go higher. He's struggling. If he's struggling, I won't go higher.
Yeah, I see how high you go. I would probably try to fire something off, but like,
Mhm.
the magic's not forthcoming or whatever. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm just going to move as close to underneath you as I can get. I didn't really expect that this was going to happen in the air.
I can make you fly too, if that helps.
I don't think that's in the spirit of the match. Just shoot me already.
If I'm making it too hard, I just come back down. Or we can both fly. It's more fun that way.
I feel like I'm being patronized by the wizards.
Oh, technically, I'm not a wizard.
Lily, that makes it your turn.
Oh God, does she feel like she wants to be a dick or not? Probably not. No. Yeah. Just gonna fly back down and just like relax, like dangle, like pointing her head, about to touch his head. Are you sure I can make you fly? It's really fun. You wanna fly?
No, I'm good.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to do. Since I'm down here, then I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath. Oh, I said. Can you roll a dexterity save for me?
That I can. Off, I say. Well, it was a 3 on the dice, and I've got +1, so that's 4.
Oh,
This is what happens to me.
yeah, I'm sorry. This is going to hurt a little bit. That's a 16. Oh, that's a damage.
Okay. I'm at half my shield now.
Yep, you're covered in the acid. You can see that the acid is just all coated around you, and it's making your armor crack in places. But then the magic of it fizzles out, which is something that you've not seen before, Lily, as it fizzles out and away, and you can see as Joda is waving his wand around, causing the remainder of the acid to fizzle away. I'm just getting rid of that just in case the shield breaks. I don't want Udric to actually get hurt.
I can stop if you want.
I know this is a nerdy thing to say, but I feel like you're insulting me in trigonometry now, because your first lot of damage was 9, your second lot of damage was 16, and I've got 25 hit points left. That is the a squared plus b squared equals c squared of a triangle when you're working out trigonometry. Using maths against me.
Math.
On that note, it is your turn, Udric.
It's my turn. I think Udric's kind of frustrated, like, Lily's flown down a little bit, but he's kind of trying to think like what he can do to take part in this. And it's just kind of winding him up at this point. Like he's not usually one to lose his temper, but he's like, he thought they were going to be on even footing. He thought they would just be fire off spells. That's not happened. So for the very first ever time, I'm going to use my wild shape. I'm not high enough level to turn into something that flies, so I'm still not quite there. But he's getting angrier, and the kind of primal nature of his magic is taking hold of him. And those watching this battle will watch as he kind of starts to shift, and his clothing starts to kind of bulge out and kind of bursts in places and snaps. He becomes hairier, and he starts to grow a muzzle and a snout as he turns into a bear, a black bear specifically. Also, because I am a Circle of the Blighted Druid, I have it is a blighted shape. So not only is it a bear, it starts to resemble the kind of spine pokey out, bone protrudy bear that was the father of my 2 bears that I take around with me. And I'm using the 2024 rules because black bears have a climbing speed of 30 foot. So I will attempt to ascend the wall.
Yeah, you can ascend the wall, and you can, and it's also a bonus action for you to wild shape now because of 2024 rules. So you can, all druids get that now. So you can ascend and get within range to attack Lilly. You do not notice this. However, Peri, you notice both of the bears that are with you, not with Udric currently, because Udric's fighting, are now cowering from this appearance that he's just taken on.
I put my journal away, and I sit down with them, and I try and comfort them, and I just try and be there with them because I don't want. I may be sarcastic, and I may not like feeling things or people very much, but I'm not heartless.
Yeah, and because they're teenagers now, basically, because they're growing up quicker than what normal bears would, but so they are quite large, but they're about half your size, but they are both hunkered down behind the desk, and as you place your hands on them to calm them, they are shaking like anything.
Hey, it's okay. It's all right. Blankets. Has anyone got blankets? We need to comfort these bears.
Isbit sort of takes her jacket off, and as she spins the jacket around, it turns into like a cloak, and she brings it over and sort of drapes over him and over one of them, and Calder does the same with his jacket and puts it over. It's like they're wearing wizard robes, but they've disguised them as Swede jackets.
Wonderful. That's never gonna not sound gross. Yeah, I pop them over the bears to try and comfort them as best I can, give them scriptures, try and like hum something to them to take their mind off it.
Yeah, and as
you're sentient.
Yeah, as you're climbing up, Udric, you can feel that the wall that you're climbing up begins to curve without anything there. Like there's a magical dome over the top of it. So if Lilly had tried going higher, she probably couldn't have. So you can get right above her and then drop on her if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try a bear hug. So I will try using one of my rend attacks as a grapple.
Go for it.
Is that an attack roll? Is it a...
We'll make it an attack roll. I can't remember what the new grapple rules are, so we will make it an attack roll.
Sure. Right. Need to use the bear stats, not the me stats. I think I attempt to make this... Oh, do you know, I do have 2 attacks, though. So the first one is only a 6, so I'm guessing I don't quite... manage, and then as I kind of fall past, I'm going to attempt to grab you and drag you out of the air. Oh my god, it was another 2. Yeah, so that was 2 6s to try and just...
I will ask for a dexterity saving throw from Lilly, though, as you have dropped from a height onto them. You might deal some damage on the way down while trying to grapple, and it is an attack roll that you need to roll, so that's fine.
12.
12. You are going to take... And Udric will take this as well from falling from a distance. Okay, so that's 10. You'll both take 11 points of bludgeoning damage from it. Lilly, you take the 11 from Udric slamming into you. Udric, you take it from hitting the floor as you carry on and hit the floor. That comes off of your temp hit points, and I think at that point, as it gets to the end of your turn, Udric, and back to the top of the round, before you get to do anything, Lilly, you hear Joda clap his hands and go, I think that's enough. We seem to have some distressed bears here, and he sort of waves his wand around, and you listen and watch as the arena begins to change back to the swimming pool, and you're both sort of stood, or Udric, you're sort of stood in water as everything changes back.
I don't think I know how to change back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And you're there in bear form, and Joda sort of walks over to you. Are you okay? Do you know how to change back into your form? Oh dear. Right.
I would swipe at Joda.
Okay, make me an attack roll against him.
That's a bit better. It's a 17.
That's going to hit him. Roll some damage.
Is he not using shield?
No.
6 plus 2. 4.
You scratch into his arm and you watch as he winces in pain. And as he winces in pain, it doesn't really matter to you because you're in bear form, but for Lilly and for Peri, you watch as there is a brief flash around his image, and the young man that was stood in front of you fades for a second, and you see a more elderly man with a long beard stood there instead before it flicks back to the younger visage. As he takes a step back with his arm bleeding, he's like, and he whirls his wand up and then points it towards you, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I will gladly do so. 19.
19. Unfortunately, you feel this compulsion within you to stop, and you just freeze in place as he casts Dominate Monster on you.
Mean. That's mean. It's fair, but it's mean.
He comes up to you, and you watch as his arm begins to heal up, but the cut in his cloth is still there. And he leans down and puts his hand on your face, and you can just see his eyes begin to turn this green colour. And you can see that the leaves behind him begin to rustle and shake. It seems we've got a bit of work cut out for us, doesn't it, Udric? And he places both hands on your bear-like form, and you feel like this retching pain sort of flow through you. And basically what he's doing is he's reversing your wild shape. He's forcing you to change back. It's not going to cause any physical hit point damage to you, but it's not comfortable for you, as he's basically forcing you to change back. And after a few moments, Lilly can land and the wings disappear, but you are left there in this brown fur and bone as it's just fallen off of you rather than sort of been absorbed back into you. And you're in this ring, and you can, as you sort of regain your consciousness, you can see everybody is... Joja's got his hands on your face. Both Peri, Isbeth and Kuldar are with the bears. Peri seems quite concerned about the bears.
I have moved.
Okay.
Seeing the image flick, I've kind of gone up to the boundary of where they are, and I've got the scythe out. I'm kind of pointing it at the wizard, waiting.
And as you point that at the wizard, the two librarians are with the bears, sort of comforting them, words. And Solomon has gotten out of his chair and has stepped forward and stepped more into the open as well, and is looking quite concerned. The thing that, and Lilly looks concerned as well, the thing that seems to be the thing that you fixate on is the fact that both the bears are crying. And at that point, we are going to end tonight's session, and we're going to have to come back to
sad
that.
bears.
Sad bears.
No.
Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We have been Roll Together RPG. If you like what you have seen, we stream D&D on Mondays from 6 p.m. UK time. You can also catch us on Thursdays every other week on Patreon, where we do special Patreon games that release early on Patreon and then come out on YouTube later on. Massive thank you to our sponsors and supporters, and to the D20 Club on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join them from as little as one of your local currency per month, or one goat that must be sent to Tom for various different reasons, by following all of the links in chat and the description below. Speaking of the description below, if you like what you've seen, please do consider leaving us a like, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below, because it lets us know what you like so we know what to make more of for you. Thank you to my players for playing tonight, and we will see you all soon. Goodbye.